Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school football. Tonight, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Novellus, and TMK Valley Propane presents the Garaway Pirates hosting the Indian Valley Braves. Tonight's game is also brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison, WM Commercial Roofing, Wood Electric, and Keim Home Center. Now let's head to the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school football with Big Z Sports.
Welcome into Week 7 of the high school football season. We are on the hill live for the big Titanic struggle in the IVC South between the Garaway Pirates and the undefeated Indian Valley Braves. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Geckler along with Robbie Anderson. Tim Plants on the sidelines tonight for Big Z Sports. And Robbie, you and I have been talking about this game for 6 weeks, probably longer. Yeah. And it's finally here. The juices are flowing. The energy in this stadium right now on both sides of the field, unbelievable right now. And hopefully we can kind of contain our energy a little bit. It doesn't wear us out in the first 10 minutes of the game. No. But man, it's going to be a great atmosphere and a great football game.
I've heard from both coaches playoff atmosphere tonight. This hour before the kickoff, Joe, and this place is packed. You have cars parking past the baseball field, cars all the way down the shooting range. It's a hard place to find a seat now.
I'm just glad I live so close I can walk.
I'm glad I got here at 3:30.
I told you to get here early.
Holy moly.
But you went across the parking lot and got some food.
I did. It was good.
And going to be a great football game tonight, of course. Both teams undefeated. A lot of things at stake here tonight. Of course, Indian Valley undefeated, coming in at 6-0, sitting number 1 in their region. Garaway undefeated and 6-0 and sitting number 3 in their region. So a lot of things at stake here. I've heard a lot of things. I travel the state throughout the week, and I'm listening to sports talk, and they're talking high school football. And I've heard people up in the Cleveland and Sandusky area talk about this game tonight as being the game of the week in the state of Ohio. That's pretty incredible.
It's, for being a small community, small county, for having that kind of recognition is something else. I mean, let's just hope this game lives up to the hype.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take a quick timeout, come back, and we're going to be joined by Indian Valley Athletic Director Zach Golick, and we're going to talk to him about his first year as AD and how the transition's going for Mr. Golick there at Indian Valley. So we'll talk to him in just a little bit. Going to take a break, come back. You're listening to Big Z Sports right here with Claxon Communications.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugarcreek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Novellis Urixville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They are currently hiring general laborers and equipment operators. Pay starts up to $22.50 per hour with industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novellis.com/careers and search Urixville. That's novellis.com/careers and search Urixville, or call 330-663-3961. Novellis is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric Pregame Show. I'm Joe Geckler, joined by Indian Valley Athletic Director Zach Golick. And Zach, thanks so much for taking some time to join us here to talk a little bit about Indian Valley Athletics. I know that you are in your first year transitioning from football coach / athletic director from Waynedale. You came over and took over for Nick Swaldo, who left for other endeavors at Buckeye Trail. But how's the transition going from being head football coach / athletic director to just athletic director?
Yeah, well, first of all, Joe, thanks for having me on here. Happy to be here. Definitely an interesting transition. I truly do love what I do. And, doing both the coaching and athletic director, I felt I was pulled in a lot of different directions. And just being able, to come into Indian Valley and just, be a servant leader for all the athletic departments is just great. And Indian Valley is such a wonderful place, wonderful community, wonderful school district. The Board of Education, the administration, the parents, the student athletes, everybody here has been wonderful through the transition. It's just a great place to be.
Obviously, you have coaching blood in your system. You've coached for a long time now. Is there a part of you that still misses it as you just now solely focus on athletic director?
Yeah, and as you said, Joe, once you have that in your blood, that coaching itch never goes away. And I do, I do miss it, and I will miss it. But at the end of the day, like I said, I love doing what I'm doing, and being a solely an athletic director has just been wonderful, and focusing in on that, and I just working with all the different coaches and student athletes, it's just been great here at Indian Valley.
Well, let's talk about the fall sports. Some sports are winding down already. Of course, the golf season starts before school even starts, but golf season starting to wind down, getting close to that state tournament. I know districts were held, and some other divisions or districts are being held on Wednesday as well. So all of the golf season kind of wrapping up a little bit, getting ready for the state tournament. But let's talk about fall sports and how all the sports at Indian Valley, how they're doing this fall. And, obviously golf has some pretty cool news.
Yeah, and I'll just go ahead and lead off with golf. Our boys golf team, having a very good season. Going to a lot of invites and competing very well and winning some of those. And then, we made it to the district tournament as a team and went and performed very well. We were actually 4 strokes away as a team of making it to state. But I want to give a big shout out to Deegan Bieber, our junior golfer, who ended up qualifying for state. He got a birdie on a playoff hole to make it, so it was real exciting, and we're real happy for Deegan to make it to state there. Girls golf, we had some girls perform well. We were a little low on numbers, so we didn't always get to perform as a team, but because we couldn't get those team scores, but we had a few all IVC performers that golfed very well. We had a girl, Aubrey Elliott, hit a hole-in-one this year, which was pretty cool. So, a lot of exciting things that happen with golf. Cross-country, they're doing a really nice job. They're competing very well at large school division meets and, running really hard and getting towards their tail end of the season. We're excited. We have our cross-country, our big cross-country invitational this weekend here at Indian Valley. Got about 15 teams coming in. So real excited to host that this weekend and see all the runners there performing and competing. Volleyball, we're hanging around the 500 level. We're competing a lot. We're getting better as the season rolls on. We had earlier in September there, we had a little win streak going, and we got about 4 more regular season games left leading to the tournament. So hopefully we can get some momentum there heading into the tournament. And then obviously football. 6-0 heading into a really, really big game with Garaway this Friday, and it's going to be an exciting packed house there at Garaway.
Coach, obviously you take over as athletic director. You came from you coached out at West Holmes with Zach Gardner, and then you went to Waynedale and had some success there. You come to Indian Valley, and the year you take over as athletic director, this is probably one of the most dominating Indian Valley football teams that I've seen in a while. We've covered these guys I've been with Big Z Sports for 12 years now, and this is one of the most dominating teams that I've seen Coach Lancaster and the boys have down there in Janaden. Talk about that team and just how they're getting it done week in and week out.
Yeah, and they're definitely fun to watch. I mean, it's a fun group to watch, and Coach Lancaster and his staff does such a phenomenal job with those group of young men, and they're great kids. They're great student athletes. They walk the halls here at school and are just good people. And that's what, Coach Lank and his program preaches, that culture that they have and that they create, creating good student athletes and good individuals, good young men. And then their weight room. I mean, those guys get after it in that weight room, and that contributes a lot to their success too. But like I said, I can't say enough about, what Coach Lancaster and his staff do with the culture, with their student athletes, and what a great bunch of kids it is, and how fun they are to watch.
You are listening to the Wood Electric Pregame Show. Joe Geckler talking with Indian Valley Athletic Director Zach Golick. And Zach, as fall sports, believe it or not, start to wind down, I know some sports are, getting close to that second half of the season. Football started in the second half of the year last week. But as fall sports start to wind down, you start getting into some of the winter sports. How's that transition going to take, and how are you going to handle that transition going from, outside sports in the fall to being locked up inside during the winter?
Yeah, the winter can become a grind. You got, feels like you got a boys basketball game, girls basketball game, wrestling match, or bowling match every single night. So there's a lot going on, a lot of moving parts, but it's just making sure your schedules are all set, which we are. We're good to go there, and just getting busing and transportation ready and getting scrimmages set up and things like that. But especially with boys basketball, you hope to make that run, that push deep in the playoffs. So maybe getting some of those kids a little later and getting a late start. But I know Coach Miller's good with that. He's excited to have guys out there on the field competing too. Just getting ready for those four sports, boys basketball, girls basketball, bowling, wrestling. We just hired a new wrestling coach, Chris Barr. We're excited to have him take over the program and see what he can do, and we're looking forward to a good winter season.
Well, Zach, we appreciate you, man, taking time out of your busy day. I know athletic directors this time of year are just slam busy from the time you walk in to the time you lay your head on the pillow at night. So we appreciate you taking time to join us and talking a little bit about Indian Valley sports. And we're so happy to have you a part of the show and being a contributor to Big Z Sports. And we look forward to talking to you again real soon.
No, absolutely. Thanks for having me on. And we definitely appreciate everything you guys do for our athletes. It's great coverage, and we really appreciate it.
Thanks for the kind words, Zach. That was Indian Valley Athletic Director Zach Golick joining me on our Wood Electric pregame show tonight. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Are you neglecting your building's fifth wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Tonight's game.
Week 7 of the high school football season is upon us, and this is the biggest game of the year, the biggest game in the county, and the biggest game in the state of Week 7 of high school football. And we are on the hill in Sugarcreek for the undefeated Garaway Pirates and the undefeated Indian Valley Braves in a Titan clash in the IVC South. Robbie, Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Tim Plants on the sidelines tonight for Big Z Sports. And Robbie, we have this game circled on this calendar since the schedules came out. 1 through 6, they were great games. We loved them, but I think everybody in this area circled Week 7 because of what we're going to see here in about 27 minutes is a battle of the Titans in the IVC South. Undefeated Garaway, undefeated Indian Valley. And, man, can you tell me this place is packed, and it's a half an hour before a game, and there's not a seat to be had here.
From what I understand is they're parking at the school and walking.
Oh,
they can't find a parking spot anywhere. When we say, ladies and gentlemen, this place is packed, you're shoulder to shoulder, you're 4 or 5 deep already, and you got 20-some minutes till kickoff. This is a playoff atmosphere game. This is what the kids love to see. All these fans coming out, supporting these athletes, and it's awesome to see. Basically, the whole county, I think, is on the hill tonight.
It is going to be a fantastic football game between these two teams, and there is a history between these two teams.
Ooh.
Obviously, Indian Valley in the IVC for the last, 6, 7, 8 years. Garaway's been in the IVC about the whole time it's been around. But Indian Valley came into the IVC with big intentions to win each and every year, and Coach Lank said in the pregame, and we'll hear his talk coming up in the huddle, but he said, the IVC South runs through Sugarcreek, and that's the way Garaway has played the last couple of years, last 4 years. Do you realize this is 36 in a row that they've won in the regular season?
It is. I've heard it. I've heard it for weeks now. And like you said, the IVC South runs through Garaway, and I've been told by someone there's 2 trains on the train track.
Oh,
if these 2 are coming head on, which train's going to hop off first? And I love to hear that. That's the greatest quote I have heard for this week.
Let's talk about the Indian Valley Braves. We've heard all season long about number 22. At one point in the time this season, he was leading the entire country, not Tuscarawas County, not Ohio. He was leading the entire United States of America in rushing with over 1,000 yards through 4 weeks of the season. He's up close to 1,500 yards now through 6 games, and that's Grady Kinsey. He runs. He's 200 pounds. He runs like he's 250.
He doesn't look 200.
He is an absolute beast when he runs the football. And now they also have Riker Williams playing quarterback.
Yep. And the X Factor, Riker. I heard it. I was listening to the guys back at the station. Riker, the X Factor tonight. Fellas, my personal belief, it's got to be Eric Golden, my X Factor. This Indian Valley team likes to ground, and try to hit you with a pop pass. What I'm thinking is they're saying in that locker room before pregame, O-line, this is on you tonight. You've heard about Cooper Gintz. You've heard about Jace Wallach, Bronson Speedy. Hey, IV, offensive line wins you ball games. You are taught that as soon as you get to Pee Wee. If you're a lineman, you win us ball games. You take us as far as you want to go. So that's what you're going to hear tonight. You want to win an IVC title, it runs to the O-line.
We're going to head down to the sidelines and bring in Tim Plants. This trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. And, Tim, You were down there with 5,000 people staring at you right now, talking to us up here in the booth. This atmosphere is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it's electric from the teams to the fans. I mean, it's definitely standing room only, and there's still people filing in.
Oh. And, I know it's loud down there. I was down there in the pregame. Robbie was down there in the pregame. Obviously, the teams have come off to go back and, get their final adjustments here before they come out before kickoff. But, man, there was just an atmosphere of electricity on that field just 10, 15 minutes ago.
Oh, definitely. When they were both down at the 50-yard line, they're out there getting their chance in, and they're doing it at the same time. And the level here it's electric. It really is. And it's going to be a fun one tonight, definitely.
Absolutely. That's Tim Plants on the sidelines for us tonight for Big Z Sports. That trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. And, Robbie, this is going to be a fun game here tonight. The energy is going to be through the roof, so to speak. Yeah. And, you're going to blow the top off of this place when this game gets going, just from the fact of what these two teams can do defensively, offensively, and there's really no love lost between these two teams. It's not a bitter rivalry, but there's no love lost between the two teams.
Every team that Garaway plays in the IVC, they know that title runs through this team, and every team wants to try to knock them off. So, yeah, there's going to be love-lost battles here.
Sure.
So, I mean, Garaway's got the target on their back. IV's trying to come in, take that target. So, I can't wait for this show. This is going to be an exciting game.
It's going to be a fun one tonight on the Hill again, Week 7 of the high school football season. We're about 22 minutes from kickoff, but before that, we're going to be joined by head coach Matt Lancaster in the huddle, and following that, we'll have Garaway head coach Jason Wallach in the huddle as well. Going to come back after this timeout, and we will be joined by Matt Lancaster, Indian Valley head coach, in the huddle. That's after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports and high school football right here on Z Country 99.9.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
Lutz Body and Paint, located at 7573 Wolf's Crossing Road in Jeanette Hutton, is there for you when a never-planned auto collision repair is needed. Lutz Body and Paint performs the auto body and painting services needed to get your vehicle back to looking showroom new in a timely manner at a reasonable price and provides free estimates. Lutz Body and Paint is a proud supporter of the Indian Valley School District and wishes best of luck to the Braves athletes participating in tonight's game.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. You're listening to the Wood Electric pregame show. Robbie Anderson in the huddle with Indian Valley head coach Matt Lancaster, presented by Stalker Concrete. Coach, your ball club got a big 42-14 win over Sandy Valley last week. How do you feel your club did after watching film?
I think we did pretty well. We gave up a big play early, and so it put us in a little hole, but our kids responded, came back, and was able to get a lead by half, which was able to get us a lot of kids some rest, and more importantly, a lot of our young kids a lot of experience in that game. So we're still trying to build a lot of depth, and every time we're able to do that, that's pretty important for us.
Coach, you have a talented core of underclassmen this year. Talk about what they mean to the program and how you feel they have performed this year.
They've come a long way. You know, we knew we were going to be playing a lot of young kids, and they've grown up quite a bit so far. We're going to need them to grow up a little bit more. tonight, a big challenge. But we're playing a lot of sophomores and even a couple freshmen. Our leadership has been really good with those guys too, in pulling them along and encouraging them and leading in the right way. So hopefully those guys keep making strides.
On the week 6, how's practice been this week?
Practice been good. As healthy as we've been, for a little while. So still got a couple key guys out, but they've been out for a while. So we've had some young guys step in and fill those roles. But practice was good. Kids' spirit was good. Kids worked hard every day in practice just for tonight. So,
Coach, the Garaway Pirates stand in your way this week. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them tonight?
Well, the IVC's run through Garaway the last number of years. They've got another good team this year, and they're always really well coached. The defense is always outstanding. It's so tough, and do everything right. And they got guys on offense that are getting the job done too, and they got a good quarterback and a really good running back. So limiting big plays is going to be key. We got to finish drives. The last couple years, we've moved the ball, and then we hadn't finished drives. So that's going to be a big key tonight.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Braves to knock off the Pirates here on the Hill tonight and move on to Week 8 undefeated?
I just gave you 2. Finishing drives, and finish drives is going to be 1. When we got an opportunity to score points, we got to take those. The second one, limiting big plays. They got an offense that can hurt you, so just make them do it the whole way down the field is going to be a key for us. And big game, both teams are good. It's going to be a great playoff atmosphere. Turnovers can always come into play in that, so we want to make sure we take care of the football.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
You bet, Robbie.
You've been in the huddle with Indian Valley head coach Matt Lancaster. Coming up next, Joe Geckler will be joined in the huddle by Garaway head coach Jason Wallach. You're listening to the Wood Electric pregame show right here with Big Z Sports.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Let Sugar Valley Meats help you get ready for the game with all your tailgate favorites. Their retail store features the freshest, locally raised beef, pork, and chicken. Enjoy freshly cured and smoked meats from the Sugar Valley Smokehouse, along with bologna, hot dogs, jerkies, and more. They can custom cut your order, and all meats are dressed on site, all with everyday low prices. Sugar Valley Meats, State Route 39 to Dutch Valley Drive, turn right and go 1/4 mile, celebrating over 30 years of fresh, farm-raised, local meats.
Subway refreshed their ingredients, then their menu, and now they're slicing their meats fresh. That means fresh sliced turkey, fresh sliced ham, and 2 Deli Hero subs. Try the Titan Turkey and the Home Run Ham, each piled high with double the cheese and more meat. Order your Deli Hero sub with freshly sliced deli meats today. And be sure to try all the subs on the refreshed Subway Series menu. Subway's tastiest menu upgrade yet.
When it comes to auto parts, the team at Twin City Automotive has you covered. Hi, this is Don Decker. At Twin City Automotive, we carry a full line of Napa parts and accessories for cars, trucks, and farm equipment, all backed by Napa's nationwide warranty. We also offer specialty services like custom automotive paint mixing and a full-service machine shop. Twin City Automotive, open 6 days a week with 2 locations to serve you in Uricksville and Strasburg, proudly serving Tuscarawas County since 1946.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. You're listening to Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the huddle with Garaway head coach Jason Wallach, presented by Eagle Machinery. Coach, a shutout win over Claymont last week, 38-0. After a win like that, do you and your coaches coach the kids even harder for opportunities and mistakes?
No, we coach them the same way we do from day one all the way through, and that's the way we are. That's the way we've been. It doesn't matter the score. A W is a W, and I thought the kids came out and played pretty well. We challenged them to get a fast start, and we were able to do that last week, and then got a lot of kids in, a lot of experience.
Coach, as the season goes on, bigger and bigger games show up on the schedule. How hard is it to keep these 15, 16, 17-year-old kids from looking ahead what's next?
It's a nameless, faceless opponent, and it's what we talk about every Monday. So, we come in, we look at new formations, new plays maybe, but the opponents are all the same. So we approach each week the same, approach each day, each game the same. So it's not really a challenge when you take that approach and you consistently keep that approach.
Coach, the Hill is expecting another playoff atmosphere here tonight. Probably one of the largest crowds in recent history here on the Hill. Does this atmosphere help you guys get ready for the playoffs?
Well, we talked. It was funny. We talked. We've had some really big games in my long time here, and it seems like all those games are always on the road. We had Ridgewood on the road in 21. We've played at Solon. We went up and played Perry. It was on the road. Kirtland on the road. It just seems like every game we've played is on the road. So, yeah, we're definitely excited to have the opportunity to play in a big game. Here's the bottom line. I mean, there's league implications on this game, but, our goals obviously are to win a state title and to get better every day. And Indian Valley will just help us prepare for hopefully a tournament run.
Here we are, week 7, Coach. How's practice been this week?
We've had 3 great days of practice.
Coach, the undefeated Indian Valley Braves are that nameless, faceless opponent this week. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them tonight?
Well, they're going to run the ball, obviously, and, then try to hit you some play action. So, we got to be disciplined and read our keys, trust our keys, fly around to the football, and don't let them get big plays.
Will the success that you guys have had over the last 4 years help in tonight's game?
Well, I mean, we got new kids, so they've played in big games. Obviously, the Mooney game was a big game earlier in the year. So, Malvern was a big game. They were undefeated coming in as well. So, the experience always helps, but obviously year in and year out, you're starting new kids and different faces. So, obviously it helps. Just the culture, the long history that we've been able to string together here. So.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Pirates to defend the Hill, remain undefeated, move to week 8 with a load of momentum?
Well, we've got to limit their big plays because obviously they're a big play offense. Even though they run the ball, they're still a big play offense. So, you got to limit the big plays. We got to tackle and swarm defensively. Offensively, we got to be consistent. And special teams, we got to take advantage of every opportunity we get.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck and have fun.
Thanks, Joe.
You've been in the huddle with Garaway head coach Jason Wallach. Coming up next, starting lineups and kickoff of one of the biggest games in the state of Ohio tonight in week 7 between the Braves and Pirates on Big Z Sports and right here on Z Country 99.9.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugarcreek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza, with locations in West Lafayette and Janaden-Hutton. Amici's Pizza offers you your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette or Janaden-Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? Then call Impact Collision in Newcomerstown. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, Impact Collision has you covered. So next time you need a repair, call Impact Collision in Newcomerstown. 740-492-0987. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Schedule your appointment today and let Impact Collision work for you.
Let the experts at Bear Carpet One in Sugarcreek help you pick out the right window treatment for you. Bear is now carrying Alta window fashions. Their cost-effective, made-in-America blinds and shades come in many styles. Honeycomb, roller shades, wood, faux wood, aluminum, and vertical blinds. Even custom shutters in many fabrics and materials. Alta blinds and shades can be automated through a remote, smartphone, or even voice. Come check out Bear's Alta display. Bear Carpet One, just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Tim Plants on the sidelines for Big Z Sports tonight. And week 7 of the high school football season is about ready to kick off here in about 5 or so minutes, Robbie. And a beautiful, beautiful night for some high school football. The fans blowing up here in the press box. The press box is packed. I'm glad we have a fan because it would get a little warm up here. But you know what? That sun's going down. The chill in the air is hitting for that fall evening. And it's going to be a great night for high school football.
I'm excited for this one. We've been waiting for this one for a while, Joe. So it's finally here. Let's get it going.
So, of course, the coin toss already took place just a few moments ago. And looks like Garaway won the toss and chose to receive the football. So Garaway will be on offense first. Indian Valley's defense will be out there to start the game. Now, Robbie, you're going to take a look at the starting lineups for the Indian Valley defense.
Yes, sir. Starting at defensive end, a 6-foot, 170-pound sophomore, number 8, Riker Williams. At nose tackle, number 70, Mason Parrish. He's a 5'10", 220-pound senior. At your other nose tackle, number 75, Brogan Wilson, a 6'1", 240-pound sophomore. At defensive end, number 52, Hunter Peterman. He's a 5'11", 190-pound senior. In the middle, number 18, he's a 6'1", 200-pound senior, Jackson Bircher. At your outside linebacker, 5'11", 160-pound sophomore, number 25, Eric Golder. At your other outside linebacker, he's a 5'10", 175-pound senior, whereas number 4, Owen Faulkner. At your other linebacker, number 22, Grady Kinsey. And a free safety, number 10, Rowan Pacine. He's a 5'9", 160-pound junior. At corner, 5'9", 150-pound sophomore, number 27, Reese St. Clair. And your other corner, number 5, 6', 140-pound sophomore, Carson Hostetler. Over to you, Joe, for the Garaway offense.
Let's take a look at that offensive line. Starting up front, number 67, Brady Miller, 6'2", 245, and a junior. At left guard, number 68, 6'3", 240, and a junior, Colson Keller. At center, number 72, Braxton Speed. He's 6', 280, and a junior. And at right guard, Number 74, Bryce Yoder. He's 6 foot 260 and a senior. And rounding out the offensive line, the right tackle, number 54, William Miller. He's 6 foot 210 and a senior. Quarterback, number 9, Brady Geibel. He's 6'5", 210 and a senior. Running back, number 30, Dylan Sunland. He's 5'8", 160 and a senior. Your wide receivers tonight for the Garaway Pirates, number 12, Bronson Speedy, 6'2", 200 and a senior. Number 23, Micah Yoder, 5'11", 160 and a junior. Number 11, Jace Wallach. He is 6 foot 200 and a senior. And number 36, Braden Raber. He's 6 foot 210 and a senior. The kicker tonight, number 5, Gio Colon. He's 5'7", 175 and a senior. And your punter will be Jace Wallach. Of course, the Garaway Pirates come into the game at 6-0. The Indian Valley Braves come in at 6-0. It's going to be a battle of the Titans. We've said it a couple times tonight, but absolutely going to be a slugfest.
It's going to be a slugfest, especially up front. I mean, this is going to be a great, great football game tonight, and I am very happy to be here to be calling it with you, Joe.
Absolutely. Honored to be here with you. And head down to Tim Plants one more time. Timmy, on the sidelines tonight, this trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. And Tim, the crowd is filled onto the field, and here comes the Pirates about ready to take the field.
Yeah, Indian Valley came out to a raucous crowd. Garaway's about to do the same. As you said, there's a lot of people on the field right now. The stands are ready. This is big-time football, definitely.
Again, that's Tim Plants on the sidelines for Big Z Sports tonight. The Pirates have just exited their locker room and making their way to the field as they ready to run through the sea of Pirates fans and photographers and radio personalities like Tim Plants on the sideline. Don't get trampled down there, Tim. They're going to run. They're going to run right at you
100%.
now. So
wow.
It's going to be fun tonight. We talked about it. We've talked about it ad nauseum. We're under a minute, and this game is about to start. Of course, it's. I've lost the words. I'm ready for the game. Let's do this.
I feel like I'm in like week 12, week 13, playing for a regional title. That's how packed this stadium is.
This is the atmosphere that
awesome.
you would get in week 12.
Oh, 100%.
Week 13, week 14. This is the absolute atmosphere that you would see in one of those games. And we knew this game was going to be huge, and it's lived up to the hype as the Garaway Pirates break through the banner and run through their crowd to the 50-yard line. The Pirates going to be in all red tonight with blue numerals trimmed in white. Their white helmets with the red flag and the blue G on the side of them, side of the helmet. And, of course, the Indian Valley Braves, they're going to be in all white, blue and red stripes on the legs and on the pants, the blue helmet with the arrow on the helmet as well. So that's what it's going to look like. The Pirates going to receive the football here to start the football game. They won the toss, elected to receive, and Indian Valley will be on defense. If this game doesn't have you pumped up for high school football, then not much will get you pumped up.
Oh, no, this is going to be an electric crowd. You got white Seven Nation Army playing. You got both teams on the field ready for kickoff. This is going to be a showdown, ladies and gentlemen, and we've been waiting for 7 weeks for this game, and I'm ready to do this.
Absolutely. The Indian Valley Braves come out on the field as Colt James going to kick the football away. He's a 6'3", 185-pound sophomore kicker for the Indian Valley Braves. In back deep, number 30, Dylan Sunland, and one of the upbacks going to be Jalen Jimenez and Matthew Fry. So they're putting Dylan Sunland back to return this opening kickoff here of week number 7. The biggest game of the season so far. Titans of Division 5 and Titans of Division 4 are underway on the hill. It's going to be a low pooch punt, and it's going to go out of bounds. And the Pirates will have the football as an upback tried to field it, and it went out of bounds at about the 35-yard line of the Garaway Pirates, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and 10.
Decent field position. I think if they would have let that go out of bounds, they still would have got it out to 35, Joe. So good field position for the Garaway Pirates. So first, they elected to take the ball. So let's see what Garaway's got here on the first drive.
Again up front for the Pirates, Miller, Keller, Speed, Yoder, and Miller. You have Geibel, Sunland, Speedy, Yoder, Wallach, and Raber, your skill guys. They're going to come out in a 2-by-2, 2 receivers over on the far side of the field, 2 here on the near side with Geibel in the shotgun and Sunland to the left of him. taking a timeout. Burn a quick timeout by Brady Geibel. Turns and takes a timeout. Saw something on the defense that he did not like, and he said, nope, timeout.
Indian Valley there was a cover 2, so I don't know if Geibel was not ready for that whatsoever. He was trying to read the defense. Indian Valley was spread out, had 2 linebackers that were covering up. So, I mean, he didn't like what he saw. So you know, being the senior and being the leader out there says, hey, I'm not going to push something if I don't like something. They burn an early timeout. The game's a second old. Yep.
And he burns a timeout. They get the response from the coaching staff that they want, and now they come back out on the field again. Garaway in all red, Indian Valley in all white. Garaway going left to right, Indian Valley going right to left. 2 receivers, 2x2, shotgun formation. Geibel takes a snap, going to turn and keep it himself. Runs right up the middle, lowers his shoulder and takes a shot right about the 39-yard line. Nice run by Brady Geibel. Pick up a 4 on the play to bring up second down.
Yeah, there on the tackle was number 70, Mason Parrish. Number 25 for the Braves, that would be Eric Golder on the tackle there. They just tried to run a little zone action there, and Geibel just kept it.
Geibel thought he could keep it and gain some, and he did. He picked up 4 yards. Going to be a second down and 6 at the 39-yard line. 11:30 to go, first quarter. 2 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Shotgun again. This time they're going to give it to Sunland, and he takes it up the middle. Maybe 1, maybe 2 yards. Going to bring up third down and about 4 for the Pirates.
Right there, Indian Valley's defense knew they saw the handoff there. Hunter Peterman just squeezed the line down. Jackson Bircher filled the open position there and made a nice tackle. They're only gaining a couple yards, so that's a good play by Indian Valley's defense.
Calling it down, third down and 4 at their own 41-yard line. 3x1, 3 on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Empty backfield, shotgun for Geibel. Now Speedy goes in motion. Now comes back here to the near side. Takes a snap, does Geibel. Looking, fires across the middle field, has his receiver. He's up to the 30, 25. You can strike up the band because this will be a touchdown for the Garaway Pirates. Number 11, Jace Wallach from 59 yards out. Pirates lead 6-0.
Garaway there ran a bubble slant. Indian Valley bid up on the bubble. Left Jace Wallach wide open there, going in the middle of the field. Wide open, split the defenders. Touchdown Garaway. Good start for the Pirates.
59-yard touchdown pass from Brady Geibel to Jace Wallach. Gets the Pirates on the board, leading 6-0. With 10:41 to go here, first quarter. Gio Cologne now on for the extra point. He's 27 of 29 on the season on extra points. Geibel the holder, the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good and off the scoreboard. The Pirates lead 7-0. Timeout on the field, a Cush Financial Group timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
In Sugarcreek, Garaway 7, Indian Valley nothing, 10:41 to go. Robbie, a quick strike offense, third down and 4, 59 yards to the house. Geibel to Wallach. Let's see how Indian Valley responds now.
Yes, sir. That was a big touchdown there for the Garaway Pirates. Like I said before, they ran that bubble slant. Your free safeties bid up on that bubble real quick. Here comes Jace Wallach, split them, boom, touchdown. Now Indian Valley's got to answer.
Looks like Carson Hostetler back deep to return this punt and also a kickoff. This Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff off the right leg of Gio Cologne. And it's going to be a long, high kick into the end zone for a touchback. And the Indian Valley Braves will have it 1st and 10. Let's take a look at their starting lineups on their offense. Up front, number 68, David Stryker. He's 6 foot, 260 and a senior. At left guard, Titan Peterman. He wears number 50, 6 foot, 195 and a sophomore. At center, Hunter Peterman wears number 52, 5'11", 190, and a senior. At right guard, number 71, Coy Haney, 5'7", 195, and a junior. And at right tackle, 6'1", 240, sophomore, number 75, Brogan Wilson. I'll get to the skill players here in just a moment. They're going to come out in an I formation, wing back on the right side. Receiver split here to the near side. They give it to Kinsey. Breaks through the line. 30, 35, and drug out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. Grady Kinsey gets through a huge hole there on the offensive line and picks up a huge first down, a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Right there, Indian Valley had a wing back there. They ran a little power action, and usually they have that kick out come, hit the defensive end, but they just drove him down the line, and that opened up the hole for Kinsey. Great opening play for Indian Valley.
At quarterback, number 8, Riker Williams. He's 6'1", 170, a sophomore. You heard Grady Kinsey, 5'9", 200, and a junior. Shotgun formation. Riker takes a snap, rolls to the far side, and has a wide receiver wide open. That's going to be Owen Fockler out there close to the first down marker, and it looks like he's going to have enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. Owen Fockler from Riker Williams.
Yep, Indian Valley, they're rolling. They saw Garaway's DBs were backpedaling, so they ran a little hitch play. Wide receivers go up about 5 yards, come back to the ball and sit. Riker rolled out to the right. Nice little pitch and catch for him to get things going.
Your receivers, number 4, Owen Fockler, Rowan Passine, and Eric Golder. Colt James will be out there too. Shotgun formation. It's going to be a wildcat. Kinsey takes the snap right up the middle, breaks out of a couple tackles, and he gets all the way down close to the 29-yard line inside Garaway territory. That's going to be another First Federal Community Bank first down. Nice hard run there by Grady Kinsey.
They put a body on a body up front there, and I'm seeing Indian Valley's offensive line push Garaway's defensive line back 3-4 yards before Kinsey's being even touched. So right there, they ran a little ice play. So it was in wildcat formation as well. Riker did not take the snap there.
It's going to be a pistol formation. 3 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the near side. Kinsey behind Williams in the pistol. Riker takes the snap, fires to the far sideline. It's going to be Fucker, gets a block, and he gets driven out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Going to bring up second down with 9:10 to go here. First quarter, Pirates lead 7-0.
Nice pursuit to the ball there by Garaway. They got to the ball real quick. Indian Valley tried to run a false key on him, run a counter action to the left, throw it back to the right, catch the linebackers off guard, see if they're reading the keys or not. So that will come back into play later down the game, Joe, seeing Indian Valley run that false key. Now they're in final huddle.
Going to be an I formation. Going to be a handoff to Kinsey. Breaks through that line of scrimmage, and he takes a big shot at about the 15-yard line. That's going to be another First Federal Community Bank first down for the Indian Valley Braves. Grady Kinsey running the football hard.
Really hard tonight so far. And right there, Joe, they're trying to catch Garaway off guard. They're trying to get to the line, get set, and go. I mean, they're 2 yards off the ball, call the play, and go. So Garaway's trying to line up to where they're at. Trips over here.
They have trips here on the near side. 1 receiver on the far side. Riker in the shotgun with Kinsey to his right. Riker takes the snap. Going to take it himself right up the middle all the way down to about the 10-yard line. And that's going to bring up second down, a pickup of about 5 for Riker Williams.
Garaway's defense is bending here. Let's see if they don't break. So far, they're making tackles on Riker and Grady. So, I mean, their tackling is being really great. They're just getting the tackles 3, 4, 5 yards down the field for their touch. So the defensive line's got to step up here.
Second down and 6 at the Garaway 11 inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Riker under center, 2 receivers now. Burchard goes in motion to the far side. Going to turn and hand to Kinsey, and he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Looks like the football came out. The beanbags go down. The Pirates have it. Turnover. Grady Kinsey fumbles the football away at about the 10-yard line. The Garaway Pirates pick it up, and they have it 1st and 10.
Yep, can't fumble the football. That was Coach Lanks, one of his keys. Fumbles, can't have drive killers. Right there was a drive killer. You were driving down the field perfectly. Garaway's defense steps up, gets the fumble recovery, so now that's a big turnover.
Head down to the sidelines and bring in Tim Plants. Tim, can you see who scooped up that fumble for the Garaway Pirates?
I couldn't tell who made the hit. I couldn't see who. There was a couple guys that were coming off the field. I couldn't tell who scooped it up. It was a big hit, and the ball came right out, though.
I'll take a guess who it was from the celebration on the Garaway sideline. 51, Cooper Gintz.
Cooper Gintz in there on the stop as the Pirates come out 3-1, 2-1. Looks like we have a timeout on the field again taken by the Garaway Pirates. That's going to be the second timeout of the first quarter, a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll take it with them back after this with Big Z Sports.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Tim Plants on the sidelines for Big Z Sports. The Pirates lead 7-0 with 8:01 to go here in the first quarter. After the timeout, didn't have the right personnel on the field as they're going to come out in a 3-by-1 formation. Shotgun as Geibel takes the snap, rolls here to the near side. There's going to be a tunnel screen, and it's going to be read out and snuffed out by the Indian Valley Braves, and that's going to be a loss on the play for the Garaway Pirates.
That was great defense there by Kyler Vosick. He got to the outside shoulder from on the sideline, shoved it back inside where all his good guys are, and Garaway just didn't have enough guys there.
So they tried the tunnel screen there here to the near side. Did not work. Indian Valley's defense was right there, and that actually gave them a 2-yard gain on the play. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 at the 14-yard line. Pirates break the huddle, come out with 2 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Shotgun with Sunland in the backfield. They turn and hand to Dylan Sunland, and he gets into the line of scrimmage and slammed to the turf. Looks like 52, Hunter Peterman on the stop for the Indian Valley Braves. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. He got back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a plus. You get back to the line of scrimmage. You never want to have negative yards as an offense. So right here, if I was Coach Wallach, I'd go back to that little bubble slant. See if they can't guard it, then you keep running it.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers. Geibel in the shotgun, 3 receivers over on the far side of the field, 2 here on the home side, on the near side. Geibel gets the call now, changes things up, and takes a snap. Drops back looking, fires here, going to be picked off and run down the sideline. That's going to be Carson Hostetler into the end zone. Touchdown. Carson Hostetler with a pick 6 from about 20 yards out. Indian Valley trails by 1.
Geibel and the wide receiver there had miscommunication. He thought he was going to run a hitch play to the first down. Hostetler read that perfectly, ran right in front of it, touchdown IV. Back into this ball game.
Indian Valley with a pick 6. Carson Hostetler, the sophomore, picks it off, runs it back for the touchdown. It looks like Indian Valley is going to go for 2 here.
That was one of my keys tonight, Joe. Is Indian Valley going to kick the ball, or are they going to go for 2? They've gone for 2 an awful lot this year.
Looks like they're going to try for the 2-point conversion again here tonight. They do trail right now 7-6, but the 2-point conversion upcoming as they're going to come out with 2 receivers on the far side, shotgun formation with Kinsey and Riker Williams. Riker Williams going to take a little pop pass, and it's going to be a good, successful try into the end zone to his receiver.
Number 25, Joe. Number
25 is going to be Eric Golder for the 2-point conversion. Indian Valley leads now with 6:38 to go, 8-7 timeout on the field. We'll take it with them back after this with Big Z Sports.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. 6:38 to go, first quarter. Indian Valley leads 8-7. Real quick look at the Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard.
Here in our game, you have Indian Valley 8, Garaway 7. Over New Philly. New Philly up on Mansfield Madison 7-0. At Dover Worcester. Worcester up 7-0 in the first. Ridgewood Sandy 7-0 Ridgewood. Tusky Valley Claymont. Tusky Valley up 7-0. And then over down by the river, Indian Creek up 6-0 on Harrison Central. That's your Bear Carpet 1 update.
Here we have 8-7 Indian Valley leads. Garaway with 6:38 to go on a pick 6 by Carson Hostetler just a moment ago as the right leg gets into it. Going to be a short kickoff and fielded at about the 26. by the up back. He makes a couple guys miss and gets up close to the 35-yard line, maybe the 34-yard line. And that's where the Pirates will have it, 1st and 10, trailing 8-7.
Yep, you got to come back out now and you got to relax. All this atmosphere, all the hype for this, you just got to relax. That was a miscommunication play. Get on the right track for Garaway, and let's see what their offense can do now.
Head down to the sidelines, talk with Tim Plants. Tim, obviously I think the receiver may have ran the wrong route as he kept going up the field.
Correct, yeah. It looked like there was definitely miscommunication. He kept going, and Geibel threw that to the out, and Carson read it perfectly and took it back for 6.
So the Pirates are going to come out. That trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. 2 receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side now. Receiver goes in motion. They're going to turn and hand to Sunland up the middle and takes a big shot right about the 38-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 4. Bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Pirates.
On the tackle there for Indian Valley was Rowan Basine and Grady Kinsey. Garaway just there was trying to run like a little power counter action, something like that, just to see if the linebackers were reading their keys.
Empty backfield, 5 wide. Trips receivers now make it quads. Nope. As Speedy goes back across the field to the far sideline. Going to run another screen in the middle. That's going to be, looks like number 36, all the way up to midfield. They're going to say down at the 49-yard line. That was actually Jace Wallach, on the First Federal Community Bank 1st down. Nice tunnel screen again as Jace Wallach fielded it, took it up the field for a 1st down.
Yeah, the Indian Valley defense there just ran upfield. You're taught if you're not getting blocked, something's coming, so you got to backpedal, try to make a play. But that was a great tunnel screen by Garaway.
2 receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side, back in the backfield with Sunland. Sunland and Geibel. Geibel takes a snap, going to be a pitch out to Sunland. Takes it, makes the guy miss, and then he tries to fight out of it and does, and a whole host of Indian Valley defenders going to throw him back. Sunland never went down, but his forward momentum was stopped. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 8, a pickup of about 2.
That was great pursuit there by the Indian Valley defense. They saw the toss, ran to your spots, got the pursuit, but that was even better play by Garaway. I like the toss action. Now I would see something coming out of that. It's a progression play. They run toss. Maybe Geibel fakes the toss next time and hits someone downfield. You just never know with all these plays they run.
An absolutely beautiful night here on the hill in Sugarcreek. 8-7 Indian Valley leads, under 5 minutes to go, 1st quarter. Geibel takes a snap, going to fake. Little pop pass out here to the near side. In the Indian Valley territory, looked like a little bit of a face mask right there, and there was the flag. I think he saw it at the same time as I did, as number 12, Bronson Speedy, caught it, moved upfield, and took a little bit of a face mask, and that's going to move it up, and that's going to be a First Federal Community Bank 1st down for the Pirates.
Yes, sir. Can't hold it. Can't grab that face mask whatsoever, so let's see what the referee calls here.
Yep, face mask on. Indian Valley going to move them up. In high school football, it's 15 yards automatically. There's no 5-yarder.
Nope.
It's going to be a 15-yarder inadvertent. The Indian Valley defender didn't mean to do that. He wasn't trying to be malicious. He reached up and happened to hit him in the face mask, and that's going to get called every time.
I don't think it was a 15-yarder, Joe, because they only moved the ball up 5 yards, I think, right?
Yeah, that only went up 5 yards, but did give them a 1st down.
Yes, sir.
5 wide receivers, shotgun formation. Geibel takes a snap. Looking. Plenty of time now. Rolls here to the near side. They're going to fire it out of bounds to live to play another down. 2nd down and 10 now for the Pirates.
Yes, sir. That was great coverage there by Indian Valley, and he felt the pressure coming. Sooner or later, you can only hold the ball for so long, and you know the pressure is going to get to you sooner or later. So he made the smart veteran QB play, threw it out of bounds.
4:28 to go, 1st quarter. Indian Valley up 8-7 on the Garaway Pirates. 2nd down and 10 at the Indian Valley 40-yard line for the Garaway Pirates. Again, they're in all red tonight, blue numerals trimmed in white. Their white helmet with the red flag and the blue G. All white uniforms for the Indian Valley Braves. Shotgun formation 2x2. Sunland, nope. Geibel's going to keep it, takes a big shot in the hole. And that looks like number 18, Jackson Bircher, stopped Geibel in the hole. And right at the line of scrimmage, big hit there by Bircher.
Yeah, that was a big hit. He read that perfectly and filled it, and he made a perfect textbook tackle there. Went for the legs, the hips, drove him up, got the whistle blown. So, I mean, that was a big play there for Indian Valley's defense.
Bircher comes in at 6'1", 200, and a senior for the Braves. 5 wide receivers. Empty backfield, shotgun for Geibel. Geibel takes a snap, drops back, looking, fires, has his receiver caught, up to the 25, to the 20, 15, drop down about the 10-yard line. That's going to be another First Federal Community Bank 1st down for the Garaway Pirates. Number 30, Dylan Sunland on the catch.
That was a nice pitch and catch there from Sunland, from Geibel to Sunland. They just ran a little slant route. Quicker guy on a linebacker. Your linebacker's going to get beat 9 out of 10 times unless you have a really fast linebacker. Sunland just hit his foot, drove inside, and boom. First down, big game for the Garaway Pirates. Massive substitution there for Indian Valley on the defensive line.
So the Pirates come out with a receiver, now 2 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side, shotgun formation with Sunland to the right of Geibel. Geibel takes it, gives it to Sunland, and he is going to get dropped in the backfield by a couple defenders for the Indian Valley Braves. Bircher in there as well as Rowan Pacine in there making the stop on Dylan Sunland.
This is great physical first quarter so far.
8-7 Indian Valley leads Garaway with 2:55 to go here in the first quarter. Geibel's coming over to the sideline to talk to his head coach. Couple substitutions go in as number 2, Ethan Radabush in the game now for the Garaway Pirates. Diesel package has checked in. That means we have Braden Rabert, Jace Wallach, and Dylan Sunland in the I formation. Geibel under center. Going to turn and hand to Sunland, and he puts the ball on the turf, and I think Indian Valley has it. They do. Turnover on the first turnover in the game, or second turnover of the game for the Garaway Pirates as Dylan Sunland puts it on the turf at about the 8-yard line. The Braves jump on it and get the turnover.
Both teams have turned the ball over. Costly mistakes for their team so far, and it's not really, I don't know really how to say this, Joe. I mean, it's unfortunate. That's the best word, unfortunate, because, I mean, both teams were driving the ball really well when they fumbled the ball. So, I mean, that could be a game changer, each team fumbling.
Turnovers could be costly here tonight. Teams take advantage of turnovers. They'll come out in an I formation to the Indian Valley Braves. Turn and hand to Kinsey, cuts through that hole, breaks out of a tackle, and gets shoved to the ground at about the 15-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 6 on the play to bring up a second down. And about, looks like about 3, maybe 4 yards.
Yep, they were in a slot action. They ran a little power to the strong side away from the slot, away from all the strengths and stuff. So, I mean, they're trying to find Garaway's weakness. And, I mean, Garaway, on defense, they don't really have a weakness. I mean, everybody's stout up front. So, I mean, this is a good battle up front so far.
Come out in a power I formation, a shotgun with Riker Williams, the quarterback. Going to be a quarterback run, quarterback power as he takes it. And he gets dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Nope, I'm sorry, he picked up a couple, maybe 2 yards. They say he picked up enough for the first down. I lost track of him where he was on the field there. And he did get enough for the First Federal Community Bank first down. Nice run there by Riker Williams.
You lose track, and yet you're standing up here with the binoculars on, and they're only 60, 70 feet from us, Joe.
They're farther than that. I'm old. You got to remember that.
Oh, wow.
I'm not 25 like you.
I'm not 25, brother. Trust me, I wish.
1:22 to go, first quarter. Indian Valley 8, Garaway 7. First and 10 on their own 18-yard line for the Indian Valley Braves. I formation, 2 receivers here on the near side. Going to turn and hand to Grady Kinsey again. Breaks out of a tackle. Drags a couple of guys down up close to the 25. Going to bring up second down now for the Indian Valley Braves.
Indian Valley's just running it to their tight end side a lot of the times, and Garaway's starting to catch on a little bit, but by the time they catch on, Kinsey's 5 yards downfield so far, and that's his first time getting hit. It's 5 yards. So, I mean, he's picking up a good chunk of change here every time he touches the football.
Coming up on 45 seconds to go, first quarter. 4 wide receivers, a pistol formation for the Indian Valley Braves as Kinsey behind Williams. Williams fires it, going to be tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Number 11, Jace Wallach got his hands on that.
Looks like number 11, Jace Wallach, like you said, did tip the football away. That's going to bring up third down and about 3 for the Braves.
I'll make a bet screen. There's a screen coming sooner or later. They're trying to get a bunch of pressure. Garaway is. They're going to bring the house here.
They're gonna give it to their horse. If he can't get 3 yards,
there's something wrong.
There's something wrong. Grady Kinsey will get the football
and
right here.
He's at fullback.
He is. It's going to be a quick handoff to Kinsey. That's my call. Exactly what it is. Breaks through that line of scrimmage, and he is off to the races into Garaway territory at the 30, the 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Grady Kinsey from 75 yards out, and the Indian Valley Braves now lead 14-7.
That was just a regular old dive play. He was lined up in a 2, position right behind the guard. Riker just stood, handed the ball off to Kinsey, and that is a play just to give me a couple yards, get the first down, not score a touchdown like that, but he found the open hole, and boom, he gone.
75 yards to the house for Grady Kinsey. And the Indian Valley Braves have the lead, 14-7. Look like they're going to go for two again. Their kicker normally is Colt James. He's 18 of 29 on the season in PATs, but they're going to go for two. Two receivers split out on the far side in the shotgun formation with Grady Kinsey. He was moving. I was going to say, they're going to call that. That's going to be a false start. Looks like Kinsey was moving before the snap.
Kinsey was moving. Your right guard was moving. He fell forward. Looks like he was just ready to come off the ball a little too hard.
So a 75-yard touchdown run by Grady Kinsey gives the Indian Valley Braves the lead at 14-7. And on the two-point conversion try, Indian Valley jumped off sides for a false start. They're going to back them up 5 yards. They're going to have to try it now from about the 8-yard line. Gonna come out, two wide receivers. Nope, make that one wide receiver on the far side. I formation, Williams under center. They're going to fake it, hand it on a counter play, and it's going to be dropped in the backfield as the Garaway Pirates sniffed it out. 22, Matthew Fry on the stop of Owen Fockler. So the score remains Indian Valley 14, Garaway 7 with 25 seconds to go. Cush Financial Group timeout on the field. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hey there, football fans. For over 60 years, Hampshire Insurance has been a cornerstone of the Sugarcreek community. We specialize in home, auto, life, commercial, and farm insurance. With our friendly and efficient service, you can rest easy knowing Hampshire Insurance is providing a path forward when the unthinkable happens. Give us a call at 330-852-4087. Hampshire Insurance, proud supporters of high school sports and your trusted neighbors in Sugarcreek.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. 25 seconds to go, first quarter. Indian Valley leads 14-7 over the Garaway Pirates after a 75-yard touchdown run by Grady Kinsey just a few moments ago. And now the Pirates will have the football back, trailing by 7.
That's a big drive for Garaway here. How are they going to respond being down by 7?
In a high, short pooch punt going to be fielded at about the 35-yard line. And the up back, Riot Weifenschneider fielded that and went down almost immediately at about the 37-yard line. So the Pirates will have good field position on their own 37-yard line, trailing by 7.
Only thing that stopped Garaway so far is themselves. Interception, fumble, a couple penalties. The only thing that's stopping them is themselves. They have to put together a drive here if they want to keep in this ball game, because right now it looks like it's going to be a shootout. So,
but both teams have had turnovers, and both teams that they took advantage of those turnovers.
Yes.
They scored on those turnovers.
100%.
So 5 wide receivers, shotgun formation, 3 here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Geibel takes a snap, looking, fires over the middle, has his receiver, makes the catch into Indian Valley territory, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. Number 12, Bronson Speedy on the catch and run for the first down for the Pirates.
They look like Garaway was just trying to get out around the linebackers, up behind him, and Bronson Speedy did, and Geibel found him, so they're exposing Indian Valley's defense. They're trying to find the weakness so far.
So that's going to be the final play of the first quarter here on the Hill. We're headed to the second quarter. Indian Valley leads 14-7 over the Garaway Pirates. Going to take a timeout, come back. You're listening to Big Z Sports and high school football right here on Z Country 99.9.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Start of the second quarter here on the hill in Sugarcreek. The Garaway Pirates come out 2-by-2. Shotgun, they're going to hand off to Sunland. He breaks up the middle, breaks out of a tackle, keeps those legs moving down past the 35, close to the 30-yard line. Big run by Dylan Sunland. That's going to be a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Yep, he found the open hole and ran right through it. I mean, that was a perfect run by Sunland. Indian Valley went from a 4-front to a 3-front. They brought in that extra linebacker trying to take away the slants and the bubbles, and Garaway's like, you're going to take away a lineman? We're going to run the ball now.
Yeah, a little chess match going on between the head coaches, Jason Wallach of Garaway and Matt Lancaster of the Indian Valley Braves. Always love to see the coaching adjustments as we go along. 5 wide receivers, 3 on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Fakes the bubble, and it's going to be a middle screen and almost picked off. It hit the ground. Carson Hostetler almost had his second interception of the game, but the side judge was right there and said, no, you trapped that.
That was really close. He almost got his hands underneath that football, but Geibel felt the pressure coming, and it was tipped as well. So, I mean, this is a great chess match.
It is for sure. Going to be second down and 10 at the Indian Valley 31-yard line. Garaway trails Indian Valley 14-7 in week 7 of the high school football season. 3-by-1, shotgun formation, Sunland to the right of Geibel. Geibel takes a snap, going to hand it right to Sunland. Comes here to the near side, now cuts back and gets tripped up at about the 31-yard line. Another flag comes down. Looks like we're going to have a penalty. It's going to be a face mask on the Indian Valley Braves.
I don't think he touched his face mask. He grabbed the inside shoulder pad and pulled him down. He did not touch his face mask.
Going to head down to Tim Plants on the sidelines. This trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. That play happened right in front of you, Tim. Face mask or shoulder pads?
I might agree with Robbie on that one, and I didn't see too much complaining from Dylan that it was a face mask. So, but got to give the referee the benefit of the doubt on that one.
Absolutely. That's why we come down to you to see what, if you saw it in up here, it looks like maybe a face mask, but probably the front side of the shoulder pads. So great call there.
Here.
Yeah, great call there, Robbie and Tim. I did not see that. I saw him go down and then the flag come in, so I figured it was a face mask.
Those are those 25-year-old eyes right there.
They are, absolutely. Tim's even 25. We're going to go into shotgun formation, 3-by-1, make it 2-by-2, excuse me. Sunland to the left of Geibel. Geibel takes a snap, drops back, looking. Going to throw here to the flat, hit Sunland at the 10, lowers his shoulder, breaks out of a tackle, down close to the 5-yard line. What a hard run by the 5'6", 160-pound senior.
Yeah, Geibel wanted to go deep. Indian Valley had great coverage, so he just checked it down to Sunland, and bam, got picked up a big chunk of yards, and Sunland made the rest happen.
Dylan Sunland running hard. Both running backs run extremely hard for these teams.
100%.
5'6", 160-pound senior Dylan Sunland. 5'10", 200-pound junior and Grady Kinsey for the Indian Valley Braves. They're going to bring in the diesel package at that triple stacked eye with Geibel under center. Going to turn and hand to Jace Wallach this time. Tries to spin out of a tackle down to the 5. A couple Indian Valley defenders in there. Jackson Bircher in there. Vosick in there as well on the stop. Going to bring up second down and goal to go for the Pirates inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone.
Yeah, Indian Valley and Garaway, they both made these adjustments, and this is just, you're going to line up who's going to score, who's going to stop us. It's big boy football right here.
They stay in the diesel package. Braden Raber dots the front of the eye. Jace Wallach in the middle, and Sunland dots the back. Turn and hand. Nope, they're going to pass it. That's going to be a rollout pass here as they're going to throw it to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Garaway Pirates. Brady Geibel hits Bronson Speedy for a 4-yard touchdown, 14-13.
Bronson Speedy came all the way from the left side, ran all the way in the back of the end zone. I think everybody in the crowd was like, he's open, throw the ball. And Geibel saw him at the last second, got his foot in, touchdown Garaway Pirates.
Ran the play action pass out of the diesel, finds Bronson Speedy in the back of the end zone for a 4-yard touchdown pass. Now Gio Cologne on for the extra point to tie this game up with 9:38 to go in the first half. Geibel, the holder, calls for it. Hold it. It's up, and it may be off the roof.
It's close.
I think it hit the building on a fly, but it is good, and we are tied at 14 with 9:38 to go in the first half. A Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll take it with them back after this with Big Z Sports.
Triad Roofing and Services in Strasburg has been your commercial flat and sloped roofing professionals since 1979. They do commercial roofing and offer free estimates. Businesses, now is the time. Set your appointment before the weather changes. They can fix your roof before problems occur. They offer maintenance plans. Will come out twice a year, clear drains, and inspect your roof. To find out more, go to triadroofingandservices.com. That's triadroofingandservices.com.
Now back to the field with Joe Geckler and Travis McClellan.
14-14, 9:38 to go here on the hill in Sugarcreek in the first half. We are tied at 14. Gio Cologne going to put his right leg into it. It's going to be a low squib kick, fielded about the 20, up to the 25 to the 30, and he's going to be dropped. See who the up man was for the Indian Valley Braves, and that was number 48 for the Braves. Gavin Garabrandt, as he fielded it as the up man, and the Pirates pinned him back a little bit, about the 30-yard line or so. That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Indian Valley Braves.
Now here we go, tie ball game. Who's going to make the in-game adjustment so far? And if I was Indian Valley, I'd keep riding the workhorse. He's been your workhorse all game so far.
So the Braves come out 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line with 9:33 to go here in the first half. Of course, Indian Valley gets the football to start the second half. Power formation, shotgun, going to take it. That's going to be a direct snap to Kinsey. Breaks through that line of scrimmage. Keeps his legs moving all the way up past the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Great run there by Grady Kinsey. Had a couple Garaway Pirates bring him to the turf.
That's a hard run. He had 3 guys on him trying to tackle him. They still couldn't bring him down. Those legs were churning and churning and churning. He's got big legs, Joe. We were down here pregame, and he doesn't look like no junior. He looks like a freshman or sophomore in college.
Yeah, it looks like he's ran through a strength and conditioning program in a big Division One.
He was going.
Looks like Mickey Mariotti got a hold of him at Ohio
doubt.
State. He's a big boy. 2 wide receivers on the far side. Shotgun formation, wing here on the near side. Now receiver comes in motion. They're going to fake it. Riker Williams going to keep it and going to be dropped in the backfield by a couple Pirates. Looks like he might have fumbled the football. I don't see the beanbag out, but it looks like the momentum. It looks like the Garaway Pirates had the football, but they're saying he was down, so the Indian Valley Braves going to keep the football.
Oh, man, that was a good, oh, boy. That could have been disastrous for Indian Valley. Got to hold on to the football. Too many turnovers so far in this first half.
8:25 to go here in the first half. 14-14 Indian Valley and Garaway. 3rd down and 8 on their own 36-yard line for the Braves. 3 receivers to the far side. 1 receiver here on the near side. Pistol formation. Going to turn, going to fake. They're going to hand it to Kinsey. Finds a hole. Breaks off a tackle. Spins out of an O. Takes a big shot right about the 38-yard line. That's going to be short of the first down. Going to bring up 4th down for the Indian Valley Braves. But, man, Grady Kinsey can run hard and take a shot.
He can really run hard, and they're probably going to go for it, Joe. You're 4th and 1. Here we go. This is what we wanted the whole game. 4th and 1. Grady Kinsey, Garaway's defense. Who's going to stop him first?
Of course, Kinsey ran one for 75 yards on a 3rd down and 3 a little while ago. Now it's 4th down and 1 on their own 39-yard line. Going to be a pistol formation. Garaway getting lined up. Going to be an I formation now. Trying to get him to jump off sides is Riker Williams. Looking over the side, takes the snap. That should have been a delay of game, and they stopped the play. Let's see what the call is. I don't see any flags on the field, but the play clock ran out. It is a delay of game. Dead ball, delay of game on the Indian Valley Braves. The play clock was at 0 for a good 2 seconds.
Got to know play clock management there. Got to know where they're at. Got to line up correctly. Not hurt them.
That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Back them up, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to punt the football away.
Good fun fact here, Joe. This is their only second time this year punting the football. Second time, and we're in week 7.
Colt James going to punt the football away. He wears number 1. He's 6'3", 187, and a sophomore. You have Bronson Speedy, Dylan Sunland back deep to return the punt, and that's going to be Bronson Speedy at about the 29. Comes here to the near side. Going to be a flag on the play. It looks like he's tripped up and dropped. The ball was out, but he's on the ground. There it looks like there's a flag way back here at about the 30-yard, unless that's the beanbag.
Nope, that is a flag. It's going to be a legal block in the back. They just blindsided one of the Indian Valley kids. Didn't even see it coming. You can't do that.
There's a beanbag back on the 28, and then there's a flag at the 33. So that's going to be a legal block by the Garaway Pirates. Going to back them up. From a nice return, though, my Bronson Speedy was aided by that block.
Yes, sir. You can't if someone, a defender or a kickoff person is running up the sideline, you can't come and put your shoulder into them. You can run in front of them and put your hands up, and they won't call it. But you cannot lean your shoulder into them, head into them, and hit them from the side. They will call that all day. It's a new rule for the OHSAA.
Take a look at the Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard. New Philadelphia leads Mansfield-Madison 7-0. Worcester up on Dover 13-7. Ridgewood leads Sandy Valley 21-0. Tusky Valley leads Claymont 13-0. Malvern up on Buckeye Trail 6-0. Strasburg leads East Canton 6-0. Newcomerstown all over TCC 35-0 in the second quarter. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers. Sunland in the backfield, going to turn and fake. Now he's going to fire it out here to Sunland on the near side, on the far side at 30. Hurdles his defender all the way up to the 35 to the 39-yard line. What an athletic play by Dylan Sunland as he hurdled the defender and picks up a First Federal Community Bank first down.
That shouldn't have been a play. You are not allowed to hurdle.
You are. They changed that penalty about 5 years ago. It used to be a penalty. It is no longer a penalty
we just
in high
saw that
school.
a couple weeks ago. Same play. Garaway hurdled someone here, and they called the flag right away.
Yeah,
and the guy sitting here said you are not allowed to hurdle.
Really?
Really. That is no.
I thought they took that away from high school football. When I was, we did a game. When I was doing a game with Travis, he said hurdling is, and they're going to throw the flag now here late, I guess.
Yes, and Coach Wallach is livid.
Last week, fellas, I will say that one of the Sandy Valley players did get called for hurdling last week as well.
So I've been wrong before, and I'm probably wrong here again. As Coach Wallach not happy with something on the field, as the Pirates are going to get called for hurdling, I guess it's called in high school football. So an athletic play goes for naught.
I get it's an athletic play, and it's great. We can see a high school football player do that. But I feel like that is you're more prone to get hurt. If you hurdle someone and someone comes up and just takes your legs out, that's just prone to get hurt real quick. And it's good for them to have that rule in, I personally think, to not hurdle. It keeps the kids safe.
From being down here, guys, I think what Coach Wallach is upset with that the flag was called so late.
Yes. That was really athletic, though, by Sunland. Wow, he got up there.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Was it Sunland or was it Speedy?
I think it was Sunland. Did you see the number? It looked like Sunland to me, Tim.
It was Bronson Speedy.
Was it Speedy? Okay.
Oh, wow.
When they're on the far side, it's hard to see these guys here. 5 wide receivers, empty backfield, first down and 15 for the Pirates. Geibel steps back, going to have a middle screen come here to the middle, up to the 20, 25, cut to the far sideline, to the 40. He's going to be shoved out of bounds about midfield. The Garaway Pirates pick up the First Federal Community Bank first down. Micah Yoder from Brady Geibel.
Indian Valley had someone right there with him with that tunnel screen. Once again, the screen plays for Garaway are working tremendously. They're getting so much pressure, and they don't know where the ball is right away. So,
why do you think the screens work against an Indian Valley defense?
Because they bring pressure so much. They read their keys. They're flying downhill. That's why you keep running the ball, and you run that screen play.
Shotgun formation. They're going to hand it off to Sunland. Breaks through the line and gets pancaked at about the 45-yard line. Great hard run there by Dylan Sunland. That's going to be another First Federal Community Bank first down for the Garaway Pirates. This game's tied at 14 with 6:15 to go in the first half.
It's also getting a little chippy down there, I'm seeing. There's some hard hits. There's some face masks not getting called. I mean, it's getting chippy down there. But it's all physical play, though.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers. Geibel in the shotgun. Takes a snap, rolls here to the near side. Looking, getting pressure. Now going to throw it to the far sideline. And is it going to be picked off? It is going to be picked off. Looks like number 14, Kyler Vosick, picks it off at about the 37-yard line. As looks like Brady Geibel was trying to throw it away and didn't quite get it all the way out of bounds. Vosick jumped up, caught it, got the 1 foot down.
Yep, that was Geibel. He was just trying to get rid of the ball. As much as he can, trying to get rid of the ball. Just didn't put enough oomph on to get it out of balance. He thought he did, and the athletic play there by Vosick. Another turnover. So who's going to answer now?
That's 3 turnovers for the Garaway Pirates, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Indian Valley has a turnover as well.
Got 12 on the play clock here. They got to go if they want to get playoff.
And they're going to break the huddle now. Sugar Huddle going to be a timeout taken by Indian Valley. We'll take it with the McCush Financial Group timeout. Back after this, you're listening to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Now let's get you back to the field with Joe and Robbie.
Welcome back to the Hill at Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, and Tim Plants on the sidelines for Big Z Sports. 14-14, 5:57 to go here. First half, been an entertaining first half, been a slugfest here in the first half. Turnovers, taking advantage of turnovers, all kinds of stuff going on here. A fast huddle again by the Indian Valley Braves, going to turn, little misdirection, miscommunication in the backfield too as it was given to the fullback, and the Garaway Pirates snuffed it out. Maybe a pickup of about 2 on the play for the running back. Looks like that might have been
Kinsey.
Was it Grady Kinsey?
Yes,
it was Kinsey on the handoff.
And Riker got the snap. He looked right. Kinsey wasn't there, so it's a muff play. He just handed it off to Kinsey as fast as he could. I mean, he made something out of nothing. Got 2 yards, lived to see another day.
Colson Keller on the stop for the Garaway Pirates. 2nd down and 8 at their own 39-yard line. 3 wide receivers, 2 on the far side, 1 here on the near side. Pistol formation. Williams takes the snap, fires to the far side, in and out of the hands of number 4, Owen Fockler. And that's going to bring up 3rd down on the play. On the coverage over there was number 22, Matthew Fry, and Micah Yoder on the coverage as well for the Garaway Pirates. Bring up 3rd down and 8.
Indian Valley running a little out play there, sideline play, out play. Just trying to get the first down, pick up some yardage, and Riker overthrew it. You don't really throw the ball much, you're going to overthrow him, but that looked like an easy pitch and catch for him.
Kinsey in the backfield with Riker Williams. 2 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Now make that 3-by-1. Empty backfield. Going to fake it. Does Riker looking. Plenty of time. Going to fire it over the middle of the field. Has his receiver. And that's going to be, is it going to be incomplete?
He caught it.
They're calling it caught. They're calling it a completion, but the coaches are saying it when he hit the ground, the ball hit the ground and popped out of his hand. We'll see what the call is on the field. Tim Plants, you were down there right in front of it. What did you see happen on that play? It looked like the ball hit the turf when he hit the ground and popped it up.
They're calling it a first down.
I don't agree with that one. It definitely looked like the ball hit the ground when he was coming down. And he definitely did not have a firm possession of it either as he was going to the ground.
Indian Valley's going to try to run and get a playoff real quick.
They are calling it 1st and 10, First Federal Community Bank first down for the Indian Valley Braves. Now there's going to be a timeout on the field as Coach Jason Wallach out pleading his case with both officials, the white hat and more. Jace Wallach as well in there trying to get his dad back to the sidelines before he gets a penalty. And now Coach West says Jace, get over
let's
here.
Go. Come on, let the head honcho handle it. He'll talk to him. But, hey, more important fact here, Joe. Garaway has 0 timeouts left.
Here in the first half with 4:57 to go here in the first half. No timeouts for the Garaway Pirates. Only 1 timeout, I believe.
No, they have 2.
They have 2. Yeah, you're right. They do have 2 timeouts left. Indian Valley.
And what Indian Valley likes to do, I played for Indian Valley 4 years, coached with them. They like to go on what's called an Indian Valley drive. Milk up as much clock as you can. So now Coach Lank knows he has 0 timeouts. He can't stop the clock. So he's going to try to run this 4:57 out and try to get to halftime.
So first down and 10 for the Indian Valley Braves. The call stays the same, just inside Garaway territory. Clock moving now. Shotgun formation with a power eye in the backfield. It's going to be a power run by the quarterback, and that's going to be Riker Williams, going to be dropped at about the 44-yard line. Looks like Jace Wallach from his outside linebacker spot. Cooper Gintz in there as well. Going to bring up second down and 6, a pickup of 4 for the Indian Valley Braves. 4:30 to go in the first half.
Riker just following Jackson Birch or Grady Kinsey, just following him up the hole, running a power play, running a counter play, trying to find the open hole, hit it as fast as he can, pick up a good amount of yards, and that's what he did. Riker also can run the football along with Kinsey.
Second down and 6 at the Garaway 44-yard line. Pistol formation, 2 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the near side. Williams takes the snap, going to fire it out to his receiver out in the far flats. That's going to be number 25. Eric Golder makes one guy miss, spins out of another tackle. And that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Indian Valley Braves. Nice pitch and catch from Riker Williams to Eric Golder.
Yep, running a bubble route there, putting Jackson Bircher out there trying to make one block on that outside linebacker. That's what he did. Gave Golder a bunch of room to run. That was a nice pitch and catch for Riker.
4 minutes to go here. First half, entertaining first half, 14-14 between Garaway and Indian Valley. First and 10 at the Garaway 34-yard line. Pistol formation again. Williams takes the snap, going to fake it, runs here to the near side. Has time to throw, fires it over the middle, incomplete. And they're going to throw a flag on Bronson Speedy.
Oh, my.
And giving pass interference.
Nope, they're calling a legal man downfield on Indian Valley.
That sideline official threw that flag, and the fans just absolutely erupted, saying they were going to call pass interference, and it could be a legal man downfield, like you said, Robbie. Let's see what the call will be. You'll know by the sideline if it's a good call or a bad call based on who it goes against.
Yes. Yep, they're pushing them back.
It's going to be an illegal man downfield on the Indian Valley Braves. Going to back them up 5 yards. As Bronson Speedy in there to deflect that pass and make a great pass breakup.
Yes.
And they thought he was going to get hit with a pass interference. I thought he was there and at the right amount at the right time. And they declined the penalty. Going to bring up
second down and 10.
Be second down and 10 instead of first and that would have been first and 15, right?
First and 20. Yeah, no. Yeah, first and 15. You're right, Joe.
So it's second down and 10 now for the Indian Valley Braves.
You know what that says about Coach Wallach? He has trust in his defense to make a stop.
Indian Valley breaks the huddle as Fockler goes split to the far side. Golder comes here to the near side. Bircher at tight end on the far side of the field. Shotgun formation. Going to be a run, direct snap to Kinsey right up the middle. Breaks out of a tackle, spins and carries a couple of defenders all the way. 10, 5, touchdown, Grady Kinsey from 34 yards out. He just played pinball with the Garaway defenders.
Man.
And took it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Hey, Coach Lank's like, you know what? I'm going to give it to my workhorse. Go get this touchdown, Grady. He just boom, 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 boom. He had that arm on that cornerback all the way from the 10 in, and he just held it. I mean, that is a run, a great run by a running back.
Grady Kinsey with a 34-yard touchdown run to make the score 20-14. And it looks like the Indian Valley Braves are going to go for 2 again. Receiver split here on the near side. Power formation going to be a quarterback run, I would assume. Exactly what it is as Riker Williams lowers his shoulder and does not make it. He is stopped short about the 1 yard line, and that's going to keep the score at 20-14. Indian Valley leads with 3:45 to go here in the first half. A Cush Financial Group timeout on the field. Back after this with Big Z Sports. Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Tim Plants on the sidelines. Big thanks to our streaming sponsors tonight. DAC Vitamins and Minerals, TMK Valley Propane, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Novellus. We appreciate all they do for us in Big Z Sports. Coming up at halftime on our video stream, we're going to hear from the owner and general manager of DAC Vitamins and Minerals, RJ Jacobs. I was able to catch up with him, and we'll hear what RJ's been up to, and, of course, what DAC does for the community here in Sugarcreek. But that's on our video stream, so if you want to hear that, tune in on our YouTube channel, WTUZ Big Z Sports. But back in the studio at our First National Bank of Denison halftime, Chris, Roger, and Keith will have all of the updates around the area. That's coming up, but we still have 3:45 to go here in the first half as Dylan Sunland back to return this kick. One is not made to him yet, but now he picks one up at about the 12-yard line, up here to the 20, to the 25, cuts to the far sideline, and gets all the way up past the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Great return by Dylan Sunland.
Yes, that was an amazing return. They haven't kicked to him all game. They've been doing the little pooch kicks, getting into the sidelines, and they're like, let's take a chance on Sunland here, see if he can catch the ball. And he did, and he made him pay for a good amount of yards.
3:38 to go, first half, 20-14. Indian Valley leads the Garaway Pirates. Pirates going to come out in a 5 wide receiver set, make that 4 wide receiver set. As Sunland's now in the backfield with Geibel to his left. Going to turn and hand to Sunland off that right side, breaks out of a couple tackles, keeps that leg moving all the way up to midfield, and that's where he's going to be dropped. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down, a 13-yard run for Dylan Sunland.
Yep, Dylan Sunland. Here we go. Game of the running backs. Joe, Dylan Sunland, Grady Kinsey, but Sunland there made a nice choice. Geibel actually made a nice choice of handing the ball to Sunland and got a good chunk of yards.
3:15 to go here, first half. 20-14. Indian Valley leads the Garaway Pirates. 2 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Sunland in the backfield. They're going to turn and hand to Sunland again off that right side of that offensive line into Indian Valley territory. He's going to be dropped at about the 47-yard line. That's going to bring up second down now and about 7 for the Pirates.
Garaway there running a counter, trap play, power play, and Sunland just followed his guard up to the hole, and he's getting a good amount of yards, and he runs the ball very hard, Joe.
Second down and 7 at the Indian Valley 47, 2:40 to go here, first half. 4 wide receivers, Sunland in the backfield. Geibel takes a snap. Again, going to hand off, this time off to the far sideline, 25-30.
Oh,
Keep
man.
on going down inside the 10-yard line. Dylan Sunland inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Nice run there by Dylan Sunland. Picks up a huge run of about 35.
Dylan Sunland there with a man run. Wow, that was an amazing run by Sunland.
They're calling him out of bounds at about the 6-yard line. That was closer to a 40-yard run there by Dylan Sunland as he took it. It took it to the far sideline and down that sideline. He is so quick when he breaks through the hole. He kicks into another gear, almost like he downshifts and just takes off. That turbo
100%.
kicks in.
And he hides behind the offensive line, so you don't know where he's at. But he pops out, and he's gone.
Geibel under center.
He can't call it. That's a penalty.
I was going to say, they don't have any timeouts left.
No, they do not.
So you can't call a timeout here. Not sure what the call will be here. If you try to, like in basketball, if you call a timeout, well, no, it's a technical foul. Obviously, in football, it's going to be. I would assume it's going to be a penalty of some sort.
A 5 or 10 yard penalty. Yeah, it should be. You don't have. He called all 3. I'm pretty sure.
They gave him the timeout, and that's what we have. It's a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes.
Yard line for the Garaway Pirates, trailing 20-14 to Indian Valley. Shotgun formation. Geibel takes the snap, going to roll to the far side. Nope, they're going to hand to Sunland. Lowers his shoulder. Does he get in? He does not. He gets short at about the 1 yard line. A 5-yard run by Dylan Sunland. Lowered his shoulder. I thought he was going to get in there for a second, Robbie, but they stoned him at the goal line.
Yes, sir, they did. They made a great stop there at the 1, maybe the half-yard line. Now Coach Lancaster took a timeout there to reset because he knows Diesel was coming in.
Hunter Peterman on the stop at the goal line for the Indian Valley Braves. The Pirates will have it 2nd and goal at the 1 as Indian Valley takes the timeout. They still have 1 to go here in the first half. But let's take a look at the Impact Collision scoreboard real quick. New Philadelphia up on Mansfield-Madison 14-0. Worcester and Dover tied at 21 in the second. Ridgewood up on Sandy Valley 28-0 in the second. Tusky Valley leads 13-8 over Claymont. Malvern up on Buckeye Trail 12-0. Strasburg leads East Canton 6-0. Newcomerstown at the half leads TCC 40-0. Indian Creek leads Harrison Central 26-0. CVCA leads Fairless 17-0. And Carrollton up on Alliance 14-13 in the second quarter. We'll get to some games outside of Z Country here in just a moment as the Pirates come out in the Diesel package, and it looks like it's going to be Brady Geibel into the end zone. Touchdown, number 9, Brady Geibel, as he gets help from his offensive line and his backs as he gets it in from 1 yard out.
Good old tush push there for the Garaway Pirates. Get under center and just try to get a half a yard. So they're back in this ball game, Joe. About to take the lead.
Extra point away from taking the lead here just before halftime. Reminder, Indian Valley will get the football to start the second half. As Gio Cologne on for the extra point. Brady Geibel, the holder, taps his toe. Snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, and it is perfect, and the Garaway Pirates have the lead at 21-20 with 1:27 to go here in the second quarter. A Cush Financial Group timeout on the field. Back after this, you're listening to Big Z Sports and high school football on Z Country 99.9.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
To the Hill and Sugarcreek, Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Tim Plants on the sidelines for Big Z Sports. The Garaway Pirates take the lead on a 1-yard touchdown run by Brady Geibel and a Gio Cologne extra point, 21-20 over Indian Valley. What an entertaining back-and-forth first half, Robbie.
You couldn't ask for a better game so far with these two powerhouse playing. I mean, this is back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, there's some turnovers, some costly turnovers for each team, but here we are, Garaway up by 1 with a minute some change left. So this is about to be a good end of the first half.
Gio Cologne, a low line drive bouncer all the way down the field and takes a hop, and now the return man has it up to the 20, to the 25, going to get dropped right there at the 25-yard line. Cooper Genson on the stop for the Garaway Pirates. Getting little extracurriculars out there as well after the play, but nothing called. Both guys run back to their own sidelines. Now the Indian Valley Braves will have it 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Minute 20 to go. Garaway up 21-20. A lot of 20s on the board right now.
A lot of 20s on the board.
They're going to say he got to the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Receiver on each side of the field, shotgun formation. Right, nope, Grady Kinsey's going to take the snap, follow his block, breaks through that hole, breaks out of another tackle up here to the 35, to the 40, and finally gets tripped up about the 45-yard line. Grady Kinsey, man, he runs so stinking hard. That's going to be a 20-yard gain by Grady Kinsey. And a First Federal Community Bank first down.
And they go fast. Kinsey again.
It's going to be another. They get him in the backfield this time. A couple Garaway defenders in there on Grady Kinsey. Looks like Jace Wallach in there. 64, Dylan King in there as well. Number 22, Matthew Fry in there. Takes 3 guys to bring down Grady Kinsey.
It usually takes a lot more than 3 guys to bring him down, but he's just all over the place. He's very agile. He can move really quick, and he moves that ball around. He gets his open arm free, and it's impressive to watch so far.
So coming up here at halftime, again, our first National Bank of Denison halftime report. The guys back in the Heart Service Quality Housing Studios, Chris Kale, Roger Metzger, Keith Thomas will get you caught up with what's going on around the area. We'll get you updates from other games with our stringers. That's coming up here in just a little bit. Still 58 seconds to go here in the first half. Garaway leads 21-20. Kinsey has it, or Indian Valley has it. Second down and 9 at the 46. That's kind of funny. 3 wide receivers. Riker takes the snap this time, drops back, throws out here to the near sideline, has his receiver wide open, and he goes out of bounds. That's going to be Colt James on the reception. And that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Yep, got out of bounds, stopped the clock. That's big for Indian Valley. I think they only have 1 timeout left. No, they have no timeouts left with 52 seconds left in half. So both teams are out of timeouts.
So no timeouts for either team as 1st and 10 inside Garaway territory at the 42-yard line. Twins receivers on the far sideline. Williams takes the snap. Rolls here now to the near side. And he is going to get shoved out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. Riker Williams held on to it and just ran it out of bounds.
Yep, didn't see anything open downfield. Took off, had green grass, got out of bounds. Smart play. Here, smart play. Get out of bounds. You have no timeouts. Let's see another day. Stops the clock.
Tim Plants will try to catch up with the winning head coach here at halftime. We'll see who that will be in about 45 seconds. Trips receivers on the far side. Receiver split here on the near side is James. Kinsey in the backfield with Williams. He takes a snap, rolling, and I'm going to take off running, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds again at about the 35-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 2. The clock keeps moving. They say he did not get out of bounds in time, so the clock is continuing to roll. 30 seconds now, no timeout, 2nd down and 5 at the 37-yard line. Riker Williams takes a snap, looking, going to get pressure, looking, plenty of time as he's just running around the backfield. There's a flag that flies in, ball comes out. Who gets it? Looks like Riker Williams jumps back on it. Let's see.
Yep, Riker Williams jumps back on it.
Williams scrambling around, trying to make something happen. There's going to be a hold way back here at the 40-yard line. But Riker Williams put the ball on the turf and have enough sense to jump back on it.
Yep.
Or that could have been a catastrophe for the Indian Valley Braves.
That would have been bad. Holding on the offense. So penalties declined. 3rd down. The clock should start, I would think, right? Or does it not start after a penalty?
Well, it was declined, so it's like the penalty didn't happen.
Yep, so now the clock will start.
So the clock will start. It's going to be 4th in an Uber ride.
This is a country mile. Holy moly.
Yeah, this is Indian Valley.
Yep, clock started.
I was going to say Indian Valley is not going to take another snap.
Nope.
Yep, they're not. That's going to be the end of the first half. The Garaway Pirates 21, Indian Valley 20. As we head to halftime, Tim Plant's going to try to catch up with head coach Jason Wallach as he comes off the field. So Tim Plant's out there on about the 20 looking for Coach Wallach as he is making his way over. Teams going off at their own pace. Garaway letting Indian Valley get off the field before they cross paths with them over there. Looks like Tim Plants is going to catch up with head coach Jason Wallach, and I think Tim has him. Go ahead, Tim.
Coach, a few turnovers early in the game, kind of settled down after that. You're up going into half, electric atmosphere. What's the message to halftime?
Well, we've got to take care of the football. Three first half turnovers and be up 1 at halftime. We're lucky, and we've got to stop the play. We talked about that before.
Definitely, Coach. Good luck.
That was head coach Jason Wallach joining Tim Plants on the sidelines there. Take care of the football is going to be the message. Obviously, got to do it both sides of the football. 3 turnovers for Garaway, 1 for Indian Valley. We'll see what the adjustments are coming up here in just a little while. We are at halftime, our First National Bank of Denison halftime report coming up after these timeout. Join Chris, Roger, and Keith back in the studio. That's after this timeout. You listen to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
Ready to unleash your inner champion? At T County Boxing Academy in New Philadelphia, we're not just about throwing punches. We're about building confidence, discipline, and strength. Whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or looking to sharpen your skills, our expert coaches are here to guide you every step of the way. Train like a pro, fight like a champ. T County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up today and start your journey to greatness.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialists in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Fall brings cool evenings, football games, and weekend camping. Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District has the perfect way to recharge after a long week at work. A place to sit around a campfire making s'mores and relax as you watch the snapping and flickering flames dancing under the moonlight. Choose a campsite at Atwood or Tappan Lake Park for your fall weekend getaways. Camping is the perfect way to spend an evening under the stars with family and friends. For more information, visit mwcd.org.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Gillen Body Shop knows that when their business is needed, it's never planned and it can cause quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for their customers by making sure the work is completed right the first time. Gillen Body Shop has experienced staff that give all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia. Find them on Facebook.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, they really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for talking and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov
or go to empowertusk.com.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek. You're listening to the First National Bank of Denison halftime show. We're joined by a special guest, sponsor and friend of Big Z Sports, General Manager of DAC, RJ Jacobs. Looking good, my man. You look like you could still sling it around out there a little bit.
Oh, yeah. You know, I joke all the time that I feel I could probably throw the ball better now than
then I could in high school. I guess that's the maturity thing coming along with it. Can't quite move as good, though, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Hey, that all catches up with us, as we get older. And you've been out, what was it, 2017, your graduating year, is that correct?
Yeah, yep.
Man, you were a heck of a ball player, and in 2016, of course, our Big Z Sports Player of the Year. So a lot's happened to R.J. Jacobs in the last 8 years or so, and of course, your dad, quote unquote, retiring from DAC, and you have transitioned to be the general manager now of DAC Vitamins and Minerals. And I know that you were in different territories leading up to this position and this transition as general manager. How's that going for you, and how's your dad doing?
Good, yeah. I mean, I always joke and say I don't think my dad will ever fully retire. People say, well, they don't see him as much. I think he's probably doing more now than what he even did when he was, full-time here. But it's been great. I had the opportunity to work in the warehouse, and while I was in school, got to be a sales rep then for a few years and cover a really large territory down south. Had a blast with it. And then when he decided he wanted to slow down a little bit, it pulled me up into the office, and I have nothing but the best. Our staff is great. Everybody that's in the office, sales reps that are on the road. It makes it fun doing that, and I love being able to talk to people and be on the road.
I know you're at a pretty good event this week down in Columbus, Ohio. Talk to us about where you've been this week and kind of how important is that show for DAC?
Yeah, we last week my dad is the president of WCHA. It's the World Conformation Horse Association. So he was in Fort Worth, Texas. I was actually out there for a couple days, came back here. This is at the Ohio State Fairgrounds in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Quarter Horse Congress. It's the largest single-breed horse show that takes place in the world throughout the year. It goes on from now through October 27th. So it's a very big event for us. We are a corporate sponsor of it. Get to see tons of our customers from all over the United States and actually from foreign countries. So it's a great event for us here.
RJ, DAC's been around since 1983, providing the finest nutritional products for livestock. Talk about some of those products and why someone should feed DAC.
My dad showed horses for 40 years for a living and used the DAC supplements, and he always said it was his leading edge to success. And, he kind of hid it from people. He would change the labels, and he would change the bags, and didn't show people what he was feeding. And then the opportunity came, and he bought the business with a couple business partners, and then ended up taking it over. Him and my mom own it solely. It's a great family-owned business, and we always just want to see our customers have the best success possible. Horses to steers, pigs. It doesn't matter what animal you get. You're investing a lot of money, and we want to see you succeed with that and feed the best supplement or product that you possibly can to get the best results you can.
RJ, I know it's been a couple of years, but DAC launched a canine product. Talk about those products and how they can help our fur babies at home.
Yeah, we always said that everybody that had a horse or an animal probably had double that in dogs. And so we were like, let's come out with a dog line. I know here at the horse show with me, myself, I have my two dogs. And, we always we had a great horse line, and we're part of NASC, the National Animal Supplement Council. So when we wanted to come out with a dog line, that abided by those same guidelines and holds us to that high tier. And so we've came out with a product line we think is great fit, covers from vitamins and minerals to joints. We got some weight gain, from Allerades, calming, and it has been a great hit for us. Getting it all over, getting to a lot of hunting dogs. We're within a big canine group up in Wisconsin that does a bunch of canine police dogs, and so it's been great for us so far.
You are listening to the First National Bank of Denison Halftime Show. Joe Geckler joined by General Manager of DAC, R.J. Jacobs. R.J., I know the county and state fairs are winding down as we get into October, but explain the show contender line. I think this is a really neat line that DAC has and very beneficial for all the fair animals and the participants in the fairs.
Yeah, for sure. I always joke about it. I did 4-H growing up until I got really invested in high school football, and we kind of slowed down with the 4-H side of things. But we never had our show contender line until about 2 years after I finished with 4-H. But it is a great line. We have everything from hold. We can get paling. We have ripped. We have a full line of that to really watch the kids. Going to the fair every year is one of my favorite times of the year. This year I didn't get to go very much because I was traveling for work. But to get to go see those kids succeed and the efforts that they put into it, you can really see those kids that invest a lot of time and see the ones that actually put some effort into the feed rations and everything. So we love to see we have a bunch of different products to help those animals succeed at their fullest potential, and we love to see that going down at the county fairs and state fairs as far as that goes.
You know, one of the things that I've been really impressed with over the past 10 years or so is the community involvement with DAC, being a major supporter of Big Z Sports, to the support of Garaway Athletics and giving back to a program that gave you so much, RJ, during your playing days. Talk about DAC's involvement in the Garaway Athletic program and the community involvement. I know you guys had your hand in a lot of the stadium improvements and so much more there at Garaway.
Yeah, you know, Garaway football has obviously been one of our favorites. People might say I'm a little biased at Garaway and only donate money to the football program, but you know, that's where my bread and butter was. Coach Wallach and the staff he has there, and Garaway Athletics in general. We have a great group there, but you know, we did get the opportunity to help. I know my father bought the scoreboard there, and looking to keep always investing more into them. I joke now. I say they're about like Oregon football. They got so many different uniform options and combos they can play with. It's pretty darn cool, and then being able to help coach as much as I can when I'm home this year has been great. Coach Wallach is pretty much one of my best friends now. I love hanging out with those guys. I got to go on a coaches retreat this year with them and had a blast. So you'll definitely see us investing more money into the home on the hill up there. Looking forward to hopefully a new press box maybe in the future.
Absolutely, and you know, I ask a lot of people this question because it's really made a resurgence over the last probably 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. Is the turf? You know, people are going away from natural grass. You got to play on natural grass, if I remember correctly. I don't think you were able to play on the turf. But are you a turf guy or are you a grass guy?
Man, you know, there's nothing better when you have a fresh-cut green grass, when it's thick and luscious. But by the end of the year, you know, week 10 you're playing on the hill and you got rain and snow and you're playing in mud and dirt. I'm not a fan of that. I always joke that people gave me the comment that I was a pretty boy and a fair-weather player and all that. And so the turf would have probably fit me a little better so I didn't get grass stains and stuff in that sense. But I really love grass. But the turf is darn cool. It looks great on the hill. I think anybody that gets the opportunity to come to Garaway on the hill and see our turf is very lucky.
Now, if my memory serves me correctly, I don't remember your uniform getting very dirty when you played. You had a pretty good offensive line in front of you.
I did. I had a great offensive line. You know, Joel Honingford ended up going playing in college at the team up north there, and then, you know, getting to go at some NFL shots there. But my guys up front, we still get together, our group of friends. You know, we graduated, I think, 17 seniors that year, and we were all pretty darn close, and we all got to play together. So I was very fortunate it didn't have to get too dirty.
And I know you've been following this Pirates program over the last several years. And, you know, talk about what Coach Wallach has done to this program. 36 straight games in the regular season they've won. They have not lost since 2010. You know, 28 straight home game wins. You know, what kind of program has he built over the last 4 or 5 years, especially recent times, but, you know, over the last 24 since he's been there?
You know, I think people don't understand what he puts into it. I mean, that guy eats, sleeps, and breathes football. Takes a lot of time away from his family. But deep down, he's genuinely just a great guy. You know, kids love to come play for him, and it's a staff that is surrounded by him. I always joke, I say, I think our staff that we have, we could go coach the Cleveland Browns better than what they're getting coached up there. But, you know, the guys he has around him, the coaches that are there, they're truly invested in the kids. And, you know, when they get together, I always joke that, you know, when you're playing, you get hyped up and everything. But being in that coach's office with that group of guys, you get more hyped up, I think, than the players do at times. And then that right there goes so far because you can pass that all that, you know, mojo on to the team and to those guys.
Absolutely. And RJ, I'll let you go on this. We'll wrap up with some personal news for RJ. You know, the Jacobs family will be expanding here come early February with you and your wife Aubrey are expecting your first child. Are you excited? How's the family taking the news?
Oh, yeah, very, very excited. You know, we got a baby boy. There's even probably a little bit makes me more excited. So we'll definitely be investing more on the hill because I'm hoping someday we can have another quarterback be up there on the hill. And so it'll be Randy Jacobs III, so maybe RJ3 will be playing on the hill as quarterback someday.
Will you let him wear Dad's old number?
I think so. I don't think anybody's worn it yet to date, so I'm hoping we can bring that 18 back on the hill for sure.
You know, when you graduated and you were done playing, you know, you were 4th all-time in the state of Ohio. I think there may be a guy or two ahead of you now, but will RJ3 maybe get close to some of them records?
we're going to, hopefully, if he loves the game like I did, I would say that we can hopefully get him up there and have some of those records as well.
Awesome. Well, RJ, man, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us about DAC, the community support, and everyone at DAC gives not only to Garaway Sports and Big Z Sports, but it's always great talking to a former Big Z Sports Player of the Year and an all-around great guy, man. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, thank you guys very much, and we love WTUZ and the Big Z Sports. Thank you.
Thanks, RJ. That was Garaway alum and former Big Z Sports Player of the Year and now General Manager of DAC, RJ Jacobs, joining us on our First National Bank of Denison halftime show. We'll be back with the second half of Garaway Indian Valley right after this with Big Z Sports.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugarcreek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Novelis Urixville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They are currently hiring general laborers and equipment operators. Pay starts up to $22.50 per hour with industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Urixville. That's novelis.com/careers and search Urixville, or call 330-663-3961. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences. and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Keim Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Katie, I don't know how you get to work so early, and you even have time to stop at McDonald's.
It's so quick with the McDonald's app. I order and pay from home, pull into the pickup spot, and they bring my food right out. Or I can just run in and grab it from the pickup area.
I always remember the app once I'm already at McDonald's.
But that's okay. Just use it when you order at the drive-thru or inside. Open the app, get your code, and you'll earn points toward free McDonald's food. Plus, the app is loaded with daily deals.
Suddenly I'm having a Big Mac attack.
That sounds good. I'll order it from my app.
The McDonald's mobile app. I'm loving it.
Lutz Body and Paint, located at 7573 Wolf's Crossing Road in Janayton Hutton, is there for you when a never-planned auto collision repair is needed. Lutz Body and Paint performs the auto body and painting services needed to get your vehicle back to looking showroom new in a timely manner at a reasonable price and provides free estimates. Lutz Body and Paint is a proud supporter of the Indian Valley School District and wishes best of luck to the Braves athletes participating in tonight's game.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Let Sugar Valley Meats help you get ready for the game with all your tailgate favorites. Their retail store features the freshest, locally raised beef, pork, and chicken. Enjoy freshly cured and smoked meats from the Sugar Valley Smokehouse, along with bologna, hot dogs, jerkies, and more. They can custom cut your order, and all meats are dressed on site, all with everyday low prices. Sugar Valley Meats, State Route 39 to Dutch Valley Drive, turn right and go a quarter of a mile, celebrating over 30 years of fresh, farm-raised, local meats.
Back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Tim Plants on the sidelines for Big Z Sports. Under a minute on the clock until the second half kicks off. Just a reminder, Indian Valley will have the football to start the second half as Garaway won the toss and elected to take the football. Yep. And what an interesting first half. Back and forth, turnovers. Both teams took advantage of those turnovers. But you have some interesting matchups or adjustments that you want to talk about.
So going into the halftime, coaches always make adjustments. Okay, if I was Coach Wallach going into my halftime, like, fellas, we're up by 1. Great game so far, coming over adversity, couple turnovers. If I was Coach Wallach, I'd run that bubble slant a lot more. Keep passing the ball because they're finding holes in the defense. And they had success on it. But they also had success running the ball with Sutherland. Indian Valley, ride your workhorse. He has over 200 yards in the first half. Give him the ball 50 times. Put the game on Kindy's back. You got him here. Run him. What's the difference? Run him. You're a running football team. Let your state leader run the ball. That's my opinion what they should do. If they do it, then I may be right.
So the adjustments have been made. The second half is about to get underway as Gio Cologne going to tee it up at the 40-yard line. Garaway leads 21-20 as the second half about underway on an absolutely beautiful, beautiful night for high school football here on the hill in Sugarcreek. A packed house, fans all the way around the fence, 2 and 3 deep, maybe 4 deep at some point. Full end zones, both ends. Lots and lots of people here on the hill to take in this showdown for the IVC South. Gio Cologne's low line drive going to bounce up, and it does go out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. That's going to be a procedure penalty on the Garaway Pirates, and going to give Indian Valley pretty good field position.
Yep, that's something Coach Wallach probably did not want to happen here coming out of halftime. He probably wanted Gio to kick that to the end zone, start him back a little further. So they're going to start the ball, I think it's going to be at the 35. Yes, sir. So that's a great field position for Indian Valley.
So Indian Valley will have it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line, trailing 21-20 to the Garaway Pirates. Gonna have an I formation. Williams under center. Receiver split out to the far side. Tried to get him to jump. They're going to turn and hand off to Kinsey. Breaks out of a tackle. Drags another one. Then takes a shot at about the 40-yard line. Looks like Wyatt Reifenschneider on the stop for the Garaway Pirates.
Yep. Indian Valley come out running a power formation there. They were in a slot.
Big shout out to Beth Amicone and Monica Weaver-Miller, who is checking out the game from, check this out, fellas, Mumbai, India.
That is awesome.
They are on a missions trip over there. She reached out and said, hey, we're watching the game from Mumbai, India. So that would get the award for the farthest away for our viewers tonight. Shotgun formation, power I, going to be a run by Kinsey up to the line of scrimmage, makes one guy miss. Up past the 45 to about the 47-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for Indian Valley. Looks like Kinsey's going to have to leave the game as his helmet came off. Come off for one play. I don't really like that rule, but I get it.
You got to get out, make sure the helmet's okay, make sure it's tightened up. And, I mean, it's, like I said, safety. That's what the OHSAA is trying to get better at, is safety for the players.
Coming up on 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Garaway 21, Indian Valley 20 here on the hill in week 7 of the high school football season. I formation again, receiver split to the far side. Going to turn and hand. That's going to be the Golder. He makes one guy miss. Looked like he might have jumped over the defender there as he gets up close to the 50-yard line, about the 49-yard line. Pirate fans yelling for the hurdle penalty as they got hit with that earlier.
Yep, I heard that through my headphones. So I mean that was a decent move there. You have a veteran running back come back in. Golder just takes place of Kinsey. So I mean it helps having multiple backs on your football team.
So 2 receivers split here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Going to be a power I formation. Usually been a run here. And it's going to be a rollout here by Williams. He's going to throw it to the sidelines. Has his receiver, Colt James. Makes a guy miss and gets dropped at about the 29-yard line. Colt James with a catch and run. And we looks like we have a injured Indian Valley Brave back inside Indian Valley territory at about the 48-yard line. I don't know if it's a cramp or something else going on, but training staff running out to check him out. Can't get the number.
70, Mason Parrish.
Mason Parrish down on the field. Maybe just a cramp in the lower leg. I can't tell what they're working on here, but with a timeout on the field, a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll be back for the injury timeout here in about 30 seconds with Big Z Sports.
You have to refresh to be fresh. And at Subway, they're always evolving to serve up craveable food and a great workplace. Subway is committed to nurturing talent and growing careers. Whether you'd like to become a part-time sandwich artist or if you're looking for a career in management, Subway wants to meet you. Subway's mission is to fuel your potential with competitive wages, flexible hours, opportunities for benefits, even a meal plan to keep you feeling fresh and full. Apply today by visiting Subway.com and clicking on Careers.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Shannon Thomas is at the other game tonight, but Tim Plant's on the sideline for Big Z Sports. I don't know why we have Shannon on the mind tonight, Travis on the mind. Big game.
Wow.
Here for Big Z Sports. Tim Plant's on the sidelines for Big Z Sports. And, of course, after the timeout, going to have Bircher and Kinsey in the backfield with Riker Williams at quarterback. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the near side. Williams takes the snap, and he's going to lower his shoulder, get past the line of scrimmage, and can then get stopped at about the 25-yard line, maybe the 26-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 4 for Riker Williams. Bring up second down.
Riker looked over to Coach Lancaster. Coach Lancaster checked a different play. It looks like they ran a power play there off to the left side, just a QB keep. So they're seeing something with the Garaway defense to check plays all the time.
9:21 to go here in the third quarter. Garaway leads 21-20. Second down and 7 at the Garaway 27-yard line for the Indian Valley Braves. Going to be a timeout on the field taken by the Indian Valley Braves. Early timeout here. That's going to be their first timeout of the second half. That means they have 2 remaining. We'll keep it right here. The Impact Collision scoreboard update. New Philadelphia leads Mansfield-Madison 21-0. Dover over Worcester 28-21. Ridgewood leads Sandy Valley 35-3. Tusky Valley up on Claymont 19-16. Malvern leads Buckeye Trail 12-0 at the half. Strasburg leads East Canton 12-7. Conotton Valley up on Frontier 26-6 at halftime. Newcomerstown beat TCC 52-0. That is final. So Newcomerstown will be undefeated going into Malvern next week. CVCA up on Fairless 31-7. Indian Creek up on Harrison Central 33-0 at the half, and Carrollton leads Alliance 14-13. After the timeout now, shotgun formation, Kinsey in the backfield with Riker Williams. Williams takes it, gonna run forward and get past the 20 down to the 15-yard line, and that's where he's gonna be dropped for a First Federal Community Bank first down. Nice run there by the sophomore quarterback. Follow his lead, follow his blocker, and picks up the first down.
Yep, he just followed Grady Kinsey there to the outside. Kinsey took out the outside shoulder of the outside linebacker, and Riker just juked out to the outside and got plenty of yards for the first down. That was a nice play.
Now the Indian Valley Braves have it 1st and 10 at the 16 inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Power I formation. Going to turn and hand to Kinsey. Follows his blocker. Following again and gets dropped at about the 14-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 2 for Grady Kinsey. Just following the blockers through that hole. And then the Garaway defender grabbed him by the legs and brought him down.
Yep. Yeah, that's what they're taught as Indian Valley running backs. Follow your guards. Guards will lead you to the promised land. And Grady Kinsey just put his hand on the back of his guard, trying to, and
were you a guard?
I was a center. My brother was a guard. My other brother, Cameron, was a center.
Okay.
Yes.
2 receivers on the far side now. One comes in motion here on the near side. They're going to pop it out to the receiver on the far sideline. Has it in the inside the 10, down close to the 5-yard line. Going to be very close to another first down, and it is a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Indian Valley Braves. At 7:55 to go third quarter. Garaway leads 21-20.
I love that play. They have a wide receiver lined out to the left. Jackson Bircher at slot. They throw the now to the wide receiver. Here we go. Fast play.
Turn and toss it to Kinsey on the far side. Gets tripped up in the backfield. Breaks out of it, though. And he gets dropped at about the 6-yard line, right back at the line of scrimmage. Grady Kinsey was dropped for a loss, but got out of that tackle in the backfield. That just shows you how stinking strong that kid is.
He's strong from the bottom down. His legs are like tree trunks. They are very strong.
Having a prolific season here for the Indian Valley Braves. Over 200 yards tonight so far. I formation. Going to turn and hand to him again. Breaks through that line of scrimmage, but only gets to about the 5-yard line, maybe the 4-yard line. And that's going to bring up third down and goal to go at the 5-yard line. Make it the 4-yard line for Indian Valley. Under 7 minutes to go here, first quarter. Third quarter, excuse me.
Oh, you got 2 plays to score a touchdown here for Indian Valley, and yet they're milking that clock as long as they can. They're just letting that clock run.
Bircher in the backfield now with Kinsey. It's probably going to be a quarterback power here to the right. Exactly what it is. Riker Williams takes it, runs into the end zone. Does he get there? He does not. Gets dropped at about the 1 yard line. Riker Williams took a big hit right at the goal line.
You know who this
looks
ball's
like
going
Wyatt
to.
Miller in on the stop for the Garaway Pirates. And that ball is about a yard, maybe a half a yard short of the goal line. Bring up 4th down and goal now for the Indian Valley Braves, trailing 21-20.
Here we go, Joe. This could be a game changer right here. 3rd quarter, half-yard line.
Kinsey lines up at fullback. I would expect him to get it. He does. He falls forward, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Grady Kinsey from 1 yard out. Indian Valley now takes the lead at 26-21.
That was an Indian Valley drive, what we like to call it. Come out, you made your adjustments at halftime, you ran down the field, perfection plays, scored. That is a perfect drive for Indian Valley. That is exactly what Coach Lancaster wanted coming out at halftime.
Took 6 minutes off the clock.
Now we're going for 2 again.
And they are going for 2 as it's 26-21. I formation, receiver split out to the far side. Riker Williams under center, turns and hands. He's going to roll out, no. He's going to take off, and he is going to get dropped short. No good on the 2-point conversion. The Garaway Pirates stopped him again at the goal line. Looks like Bronson Speedy in there,
Yes,
Matthew
sir.
Fry, Wyatt Reifenschneider as well in on the stop for the Garaway Pirates, so the score holds. Indian Valley 26, Garaway 21.
That was a great drive by Indian Valley, but an even better hold there by the Garaway defense, holding that 2-point conversion. Now, Indian Valley, that's one thing stopping Indian Valley so far. They don't have a kicker. They could easily go kick field goals, but they've gone for 2 all night tonight. So if you don't get it, it's going to be lopsided. You have to convert on the 2-point conversions.
Head down to the sidelines and bring in Tim Plants. Tim, that was a weight room type of drive for the Indian Valley Braves. They just ran it, threw it a couple times, ran it some more, and got down for the touchdown. But a very impressive opening drive here in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you got great blocking up front. Indian Valley's line definitely won the battle there. And then with a running back like Grady Kinsey and how stacked and well put together he is, he works a lot in the weight room and has for a very long time, and it has definitely paid off in his high school career.
So 26-21, Indian Valley leads Garaway, 6:01 to go, 3rd quarter. This Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff to the Garaway Pirates as Dylan Sunland back with his heels planted on the 15-yard line. Going to be a high end over and kick fielded at about the 20. Returner comes here to the near side. He's going to get dropped after he picks up maybe a yard on the play.
Looked like Rome Pacine was on the tackle there for the Braves.
Looks like number 10, Jalen Jimenez on the return for the Garaway Pirates. So they're going to have it 1st and 10 at their 20.5-yard line. They're going to call it 20
Holding on Garaway.
And they are going to call a 5-yard or a 10-yard holding penalty on the Garaway Pirates. They're going to back them up.
At 10 yards, starting at the 10 now.
So they're going to have it 1st and 10 at the 10.
So it looks like Indian Valley made their adjustments at half. Let's see if Coach Wallach can see if his adjustments work now that he made at halftime. So Indian Valley took a lot of time off that clock on that first drive. So
the Garaway Pirates come out. 2 wide receivers here on the near side of the field. 2 wide receivers on the far side with Sunland in the backfield with Geibel. Geibel turns and hands to Sunland, and he gets dropped in the backfield by a couple Indian Valley defenders. Looks like number 18, Jackson Bircher in there. 22, Grady Kinsey in there as well.
Number 75, Brogan. I think it's 75, Brogan Wilson.
Brogan
Wilson.
Wilson.
Yes, sir.
Brogan Wilson in on the stop as well. So 5:30 to go here, 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 10. They say Sunland got back to the line of scrimmage. Receiver on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Sunland in the backfield, now make that 2 on the far side. Sunland's going to get dropped in the backfield again on the read play by Brady Geibel.
Indian Valley, they're blitzing, a run blitz they had going on, so they kind of figured they were going to try to run the ball there starting out a couple plays. So let's see if Garaway gets a pass play in here.
Caden Riggs on the stop there for the Indian Valley Braves. 5 wide receivers now. 3 here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Empty backfield, shotgun for Geibel. Takes the snap, drops back looking. Going to get pressure, and he is going to get dropped in the backfield, and that's going to be a sack for the Indian Valley Brave defense. Looks like number 8, Riker Williams, in there for the sack of Brady Geibel. Going to bring up 4th down in a punting situation for the Pirates.
Coach Wallach cannot be happy. The offensive line is held up all night. And now this one time you're pinned back deep in your end zone, you can't have the sack.
Looks like Rowan Pacine and Eric Golder back deep to return this punt for the Indian Valley Braves as Jace Wallach going to punt the football away from deep in his own end zone.
Let's see if he punts like he was punting in pregame.
He was booming it in the pregame.
Oh, yeah. False start.
There is a penalty flag. Going to be a false start on the Garaway Pirates. Back them up half the distance. So a little less room now for Jace Wallach to punt from.
Yes, sir.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Indian Valley maybe come after this punt.
I think that's what they were trying to do there. They ran up Golder, backed out Kinsey, and it made them false start. So I don't know if they're going to try to come after or just play it safe because the coaching staff in Indian Valley just saw Jace's punt there. They only went to about the 40, 45.
So it looks like they're going to try to come after this punt here. Indian Valley going to, not a lot of room. It's going to be a high, spiraling, short punt, though. It's going to take a bounce, a Garaway bounce, down past the 40 to about the 42-yard line. That's where Indian Valley will have it. Nice punt for the circumstances of the short right back on the end line there for Jace Wallach. Nice job to get it out of there to at least the 42-yard line.
Give him some kind of room. I mean, he punted what he could have. I mean, he was feet backed up to the end zone, out of bounds line. So that was a really good punt by Jace just to get him out.
26-21, Indian Valley leads Garaway. 3:52 to go here in the third quarter. Indian Valley comes out in a pistol formation. 2 receivers here on the near side. Now Golder goes in motion to the far side. And it's going to be a false start on the offense. Back them up 5 yards.
Penalties. Week 7 can't have them. You got to play a clean football game, especially if you want to beat this team up on the hill. Wow, 3:51 left already in the third quarter, Joe. Third quarter going fast.
Third quarter going fast. 26-21, Indian Valley, 1st and 15 at the Garaway 48-yard line. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the near side. Riker Williams takes a snap, looking, going to fire it over the middle field. Has his receiver out there on the far sideline, breaks out of a tackle down to the 30-yard line. That was Colt James on the reception for the Braves. James been an integral part of the passing game here tonight.
Yes, he has. Joe, I've been
6'3" sophomore.
I've been around Indian Valley's program for 12, 13 years, and this is the most I've ever seen him pass.
Yeah, they're passing on. They're passing a lot. Of course, Riker Williams can do a nice job throwing the football. 2 receivers here on the near side. Shotgun formation with Kinsey beside Williams. Williams takes a snap, going to try to find out. He's going to get dropped in the backfield. And that looks like the Garaway defender, number 11, Jace Wallach, on the stop. As he gets Riker Williams in the backfield for a 2-yard sack.
Great stop there for the Garaway Pirates defense. They backed them up. Now they're 2nd and 12. Riker just didn't follow Grady there. He tried to bounce outside, saw something he thought he liked, but it closed really quick, especially with Jace Wallach out there. He closes it down really fast.
2nd down and 12 at the 32. It's going to be a direct handoff or a direct snap to Kinsey. Lowers his shoulder, puts his hand down, keeps going inside the 20, down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Grady Kinsey, what can we say? We thought he was down. One guy will not bring down Grady Kinsey there. What was that run? About 16, 17 yards?
Yeah, he busted through that line of scrimmage and well over 200 yards here tonight. Here comes the quarterback power, I bet you. Nope, Grady Kinsey takes the snap out of the Wildcat. Going to get dropped at about the 10-yard line. A lot of different formations for the Indian Valley Braves. Kinsey takes direct snaps. Quarterback runs by Riker Williams. They throw it around a little bit, and then they can just turn and hand it to 22 if they want.
Exactly. And Indian Valley tries to out formation. Every little formation they do. You move one guy, it's a different formation. You go this route, and it makes the defense for opposite teams study it. So it's very difficult for Indian Valley, or very difficult for other teams.
3 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the near side. Shotgun It's going to be a quarterback run again by Riker Williams. Lowers his shoulder, stood up, and then dropped to the turf at about the 6-yard line. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 3 inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone at about the 6-yard line. 3rd down and 1, excuse me.
Here we go, Joe. Once again, deep down in the Garaway's end zone, who's going to get the stop or who's going to pick up the first down? It's a chess match. And this could ultimately decide the game. If you get a touchdown here, you go up 2 scores.
3rd down and 1 at the 6-yard line for Indian Valley. Looks like Grady Kinsey lined up at fullback. They're going to turn and hand it to him. Lowers his shoulder, keeps those legs moving as he pumping his legs and gets all the way down inside the 5, close to the goal line, but stopped at about the 1-yard line. Going to bring up a 1st down and goal now for the Indian Valley Braves. If you see running the clock at 55 seconds to go here, 3rd quarter.
If you see Kinsey at fullback, 9 times out of 10, that ball is going to that boy. Direct handoff.
You get it to him quick, and he gets up to top speed pretty fast as Kinsey out of that fullback position. A quick hitter, as we call it, as from the fullback. He ran it 75 yards from that position back in the first half. Again, handoff, and he gets dropped at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and goal.
That was Jace Wallach there on the tackle for the Pirates. That was a big stop there. 2nd down, 1 yard to go. Jace just came right down the line of scrimmage. He saw Kinsey at the fullback position, lined up at a 3. And 4s go in the air, Joe.
4s go in the air, and we got a good one here on the hill in Sugarcreek. That's going to be into the 3rd quarter. Indian Valley 26, Garaway 21. When we come back to start the 4th quarter, Indian Valley will have its 2nd and goal at the 1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
When it comes to auto parts, the team at Twin City Automotive has you covered. Hi, this is Don Decker. At Twin City Automotive, we carry a full line of Napa parts and accessories for cars, trucks, and farm equipment, all backed by Napa's nationwide warranty. We also offer specialty services like custom automotive paint mixing and a full-service machine shop. Twin City Automotive, open 6 days a week with 2 locations to serve you in Uriksville and Strasburg, proudly serving Tuscarawas County since 1946.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Uriksville, Sugarcreek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, and Tim Plants on the sidelines as 4s are in the air as 2nd down and goal now for the Indian Valley Braves. It looks like it's going to be Riker Williams as he walks into the end zone. Touchdown from 1 yard out. The Indian Valley Braves now 32-21 over the Garaway Pirates.
That was a statement drive for Indian Valley. I had them in the 3rd quarter, Joe, and then at the start of the 4th. They had the ball for 10 minutes and some change in that whole 3rd quarter. They had the ball for the whole 3rd quarter and a little bit here in the 4th quarter. That is a long time for Garaway's defense to be on that field.
So Indian Valley going to go for 2 again. Unsuccessful the last time. Trying to grow that lead a little bit more. 32-21. 4th quarter just started. Riker Williams with a touchdown run. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the near side. Going to turn and hand it on the reverse, and that's going to be a 2-point conversion. Great play call by the Indian Valley Braves. Eric Golder runs it in from 2 yards out, and now 34-21 Indian Valley leads.
That was a drive for Indian Valley. They wanted to be up 2 scores, give a little cushion for their defense, but Garaway's got the ball now. They have to sustain a drive. Last drive they didn't really sustain anything. They ran the ball a couple times. Indian Valley fished it out, but now Garaway has to sustain a drive, put some points on the board, or they might fall down 3 scores, and that's not what Coach Wallach and company wants to do.
Head down to the sidelines real quick, check in with Tim Plants, and that was another physical running drive for the Indian Valley Braves, Tim, and did a nice job of getting another touchdown on the board and then the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, they're just controlling the line of scrimmage right now, and It's like Robbie's been saying, it's hard to bring down Grady Kinsey with one tackler. It's going to take more than that, and he's getting to the second level before he's being touched. So that's hard on the defense, and like also you guys were saying, they've been on the field for quite a bit of the second half, so that's tough on them as well.
That trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. Coming up after our game, don't forget our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. The players will enjoy ice-cold chocolate milk from the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. We appreciate that. A high pooch kick. The Cartoons kickoff. Yeah, there's a late flag there by the called for a fair catch. Did the Garaway returner, and the Indian Valley defender ran into him pretty hard. Didn't knock him down or anything, but you can't do that.
No, you can't do that. You saw him wave his arm up in the air, call a fair catch. Just let him catch the ball. He's not moving anywhere. But I just don't think they really know that. I mean, you really don't see that in high school football.
You don't. Personal foul, of course, 15-yard penalty against Indian Valley there. So Garaway going to have great field position, trailing by 13.
Yes, great field position started out here. Their second drive of the second half. Now they got to go. Put some points on the board. Get back into this ball game. And the crowd's starting to help them out a little bit.
So the Pirates back out there. 3 wide receivers. Make that 2 on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Sunland in the backfield. Geibel drops back. Throws it to the far sideline. Has the catch out of bounds for a First Federal Community Bank first down. Micah Yoder on the reception for the Pirates. That's going to move into Indian Valley territory with the first down.
Yep, Indian Valley was playing cover 2 there. DBs backed out, bailed out real quick, and they just played a little pitch and catch, little hitch route. They picked up the first down.
Clock moving at 11:35 to go in the football game. Garaway now 1st and 10 at the Indian Valley 40. Geibel takes a snap, drops back, looking, plenty of time, looking some more, and now he's just going to throw it out of bounds and out of play and live to play another play.
That's smart. That was how you get the ball out of bounds there. That was very smart by Geibel. He got the ball out of bounds, lived to see another day. Second down, you can regroup now, call a different play.
So 2nd down and 10 now for the Pirates at the Indian Valley 40-yard line. 11:23 to go here in the football game. Indian Valley 34, Garaway 21. 5 wide receivers, empty backfield, trips here on the near side, Twins on the far side. Geibel takes a snap, looking, going to fire here to the near side. That's going to be Braden Raber to the 35, makes one guy miss, to the 30, makes another guy miss. Comes back here to the near side, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Braden Raber from 40 yards out. The Pirates are not dead yet.
Not yet. They ran a little slip route. Got his defenders out in front of him, and Indian Valley missed tackles, arm tackling, couldn't get it.
Braden Raber, the senior, takes it from 40 yards out on the little middle screen. Breaks a couple tackles and then turns on the wheels to get to the end zone, just what the Pirate offense needed.
They needed some electric. That was the electric play they needed. They're right back in this ball game now, down 1 score. Gio
taps the toe. Now the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is right down Broadway. 34-28. The Pirates are in within 6 with 11-12 to go here in the football game. Got a good one on the hill, a Cush Financial Group. Timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
34-28, 4th quarter here on the hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Tim Plants on the sidelines. Tim, Braden Raber has some wheels for the big frame that he has, 6 foot, 210-pound senior.
Yeah, I was just telling you guys, he's built like a tight end. I didn't know that he could run like that. I mean, that was impressive. He got in the secondary and he was gone.
That trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance.
What a game, man.
Been a heck of a game. We talked about it for the last few weeks is if we can get to this game, both teams undefeated, it's going to be an absolute slobber knocker, and it absolutely has been.
100%, man. This is what high school football is all about.
Gio Cologne has it teed up at the 40. His right leg goes into it, and nobody's returning that. That's 3/4 the way into the end zone for a touchback, and the Pirates have pinned the Braves back deep on their own 20-yard line. That's where they'll have it, 1st and 10.
How does Indian Valley answer now? Do they take the clock away? Do they just go on a long drive, take the clock away, pick up first downs, call the game, or they put a score up real quick? That's the big question. Garaway's defense has to make a stop and has to make a stop quick. You can't let them go 5-6 minutes on a drive and you get tired.
So it's 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 3 backs in the backfield. It's going to be a run by Grady Kinsey following his blocker, taking a big old hit at the 25-yard line. He saw his head snap back there a little bit, and he drops to the turf after a 5-yard gain.
Wow.
Cooper Ginson on the stop. Dylan King in there as well. Matthew Fry in there on the stop as well. Takes 3 or 4 guys to bring down Kinsey, and the Pirates are gang tackling right now. 2nd down and 5 at the 25-yard line. 10:40 to go in the football game. Indy Valley leads 34-28. Shotgun formation. Make it a pistol formation. Riker Williams going to fire it out here to his receiver. That's Owen Fockler, and he caught it. And he is out of bounds. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. Nice pitch and catch from Williams to Fockler.
Yeah, Fockler just ran a 5-yard out there and snapped his head, and that ball was right there on him real quick. Indian Valley don't have long plays. They don't have long, deep plays like Garaway has sometimes. They do the short, intermediate routes, and it works, especially if the corners want to bail out so quick.
10 to go here in the football game. Indian Valley leads by 6, 34-28. 3 backs in the backfield again, Kinsey, Williams, and Bircher. This time it's going to be Williams, takes it on the quarterback power. Gets over a defender and out past the 35 to about the 36-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down. Nice run by the sophomore.
Very nice run by the sophomore. Followed Bircher, followed Kinsey, led him right into the hole. Picked up a nice yardage there on first down for the Braves.
2nd down and 4 now at the 37-yard line. Clock moving, 9:35 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Got to go. You're down 12 seconds here on the play clock.
2nd down and 4. Now they come out. 2 backs in the backfield with Riker Williams at quarterback. This time Kinsey takes a direct snap, makes one guy miss, bounces off another one over the far sideline, keeps those legs moving. Up close to the 50-yard line, about the 49-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. And there is a late flag way back here in the secondary, and that's going to go against the Indian Valley Braves, if I have to guess.
I did not see
There
what
was
happened.
a Garaway defender that went flying after the play was over.
Is that after the play?
And that was after the play, so the first down's going to stand, but it's going to be a 15-yarder against the Indian Valley Braves.
Yes, sir.
So that's going to back them up 15 yards. So that was after the first down was achieved. So they're going to back it up from the line of scrimmage of about the 48 all the way back close to the 34-yard line for a 15-yard. It's going to be first down and 25 now.
Drive. A little confusion here. The chains.
No. The chain gang needs to hold on. Timeout here. Yeah, the chain gang, they moved and they shouldn't have.
I don't think anybody realizes it on Garaway's coaching staff.
The chain should not have moved. Just the ball marker, the yard line marker. It's going to be a handoff to Kinsey up the middle, and it's going to be past the 35 up to about the 37.
Indian Valley running power play there. Just follow your pulling guard. He'll lead you to the hole and he'll lead you to the guards. And Garaway is starting to close the gaps. Close the gaps on the guards and follow the guards to the play. You're always taught on defense, your linebackers, read your guards. They always take you through the play. But on circumstances, they might trick you though.
Two receivers here on the near side. They're calling it 2nd and 6 on the scoreboard. It's going to be a run again by Kinsey. Takes a snap, lowers his shoulder, takes a shot. Going to be short of the first down. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 2. Nice run, though, by Kinsey. Couple defenders by the Garaway Pirates getting them down to the turf. It looks like number 66 and number 22 in on the stop as well. Wyatt Miller with the stop. 3rd down, and they're calling it a 1 on the scoreboard. 7:45 to go in the game. Going to be a quick handoff, I bet you, to Kinsey as he's in the fullback position in the eye. That's exactly what it is. He drops his shoulder and gets past the yard marker to gain for the first down, a First Federal Community Bank first down. And there's another flag on the play after the play was over. Let's see what this call is going to be. As the officials, the white hat and the other official that threw the penalty flag is talking about what it is.
51 off for Garaway. That would be Cooper Gintz.
So Cooper Gintz coming off the field. Let's see what the flag is for. So they're still talking about it. See what's going to happen here.
From my understanding, it looks like it's going to be a dead ball personal foul on each team. And then offsetting.
Let's see what it is here. As the white hats coming over to talk to Coach Wallach.
Oh, my.
Tim Plant's down on the sidelines. Tim, can you kind of see or hear what they're talking about?
I'm not able to hear what they're talking about. I know they looked like they went over and talked to Coach Lancaster. Now they're talking to Coach Wallach, and they did send Cooper Gintz off the field, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
So dead ball, personal foul on Garaway.
61 has been ejected.
51 has been ejected. Cooper Gintz has been ejected from the football game. Not sure what the reasoning is for that. We'll see if we can find out. Maybe Tim can talk to one of the coaches or somebody down there to find out why he was ejected. So that's going to be a 15-yarder, and that moves the football deep inside Garaway territory at about the 39-yard line.
Now he was ejected in the second half, Joe, so that means next week he will be out for the first half of next week's game.
So Cooper Gintz to miss the rest of this one tonight and the first half of next week. Let's see if the Pirates can rebound here defensively. I formation again. Williams under center, turns and hands to the running back. That's going to be Grady Kinsey. Breaks out of a tackle and then falls to the ground at about the 34-yard line. A couple Garaway defenders there. Wyatt Reifenschneider in on the stop. Second down at about 5 for Indian Valley. 6:55 to go here in the football game. Indian Valley leads by 6, 34-28.
And that clock's still going, Joe. That's a long. Indian Valley's had the ball a long time in this second half. They've taken the air out of the ball here in the second half.
That was an adjustment that the coaching staff made at halftime. They said, hey, we're going to come out and just take the clock and take it and run it, run it, run it. 3 backs in the backfield. Probably going to be a run by Kinsey, and it's exactly what it is. Lowers his shoulder, takes a big hit, and gets twisted and turned inside the 30 down to about the 28. Enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. The clock keeps moving, and the sticks are as well.
Yes, sir. Everything just keeps moving, and it helps Indian Valley out. Garaway's defense has been on the field for a long time, so they're getting a little tired. They have to make a stop sooner or later if they want the ball back to try to win this ball game.
So 6:06 to go. First down and 10. Power formation, quarterback in the shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield. That's going to be Riker Williams taking it this time, following his blockers. And he's going to get gang tackled about the 25-yard line. As Riker Williams falls over one of his teammates as he steps backwards.
Yep.
Going to bring up second down now.
Is there a...
Can't tell if there's a flag over there. They're talking about something.
The ball placement maybe where they... Yep.
5:20 to go here in the football game. Indian Valley up 34-28. Bircher and Kinsey in the backfield as Riker Williams now under center. They're going to run the clock as much as they can. 20 on the game clock.
Indian Valley thinks their offensive line can just wear down Garaway's defensive line.
High formation. Williams under center. They turn and hand to Kinsey again. Breaks out of a tackle down inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line. That's going to be close to another first down. Let's see where they spot it. It's going to be short of the line to gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 now for Indian Valley.
Kinsey didn't see anything inside there. He bounced it outside. Big 3rd down for Garaway's defense. Got to get a stop. Got to get a stop if they want to get the ball back, try to score here, and make a memorable game. And we know who the ball is going to right here.
3rd down and 1 at the 19 inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Riker Williams turns and hands to Kinsey. Breaks to the outside, spins out of a tackle, keeps moving down close to the 5-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Indian Valley Braves. They have it 1st and goal. What about the 5-yard line?
That was a great play call there by Indian Valley's coaches. They say, you know what, we're going to run the ball with Grady Kinsey. Just keep the clock moving. Grady thought he had it inside, bounced it out, saw green grass, got the first down for the Braves.
1st and goal. They're calling it at the 6-yard line. 3:49 to go in the football game. As the Braves have it 1st and goal. Kinsey at tailback position with an offset eye with Bircher in the backfield. Going to turn and hand to Kinsey, and he breaks out of a tackle, keeps moving, gets very close to the goal line, and he is down at about the 1-yard line. 5-yard run there by Grady Kinsey. And the Pirate defense stopped him from getting in. Going to bring up 2nd down and goal now from the 1.
There's 1 stop. They need 3 more stops, Joe. Keep him out of the end zone and see if you can get the ball back. The go score. Bend, don't break here scenario for Garaway Pirates.
So ball's sitting on the 1-yard line. It's 2nd down and goal at the 1. Going to come out in that offset eye again with Bircher. Now Golder goes split to the far side as Williams under center, going to turn and hand to Kinsey. Walks into the end zone for a touchdown. And now it's 40-28 Indian Valley over Garaway.
What a drive by Indian Valley there. They just took the air out of the football. Took a long time on that drive to go score, and that was a brilliant drive for Indian Valley.
2:42 to go in the football game. Indian Valley just scores to put them up 12. It looks like they're going to go for 2 again. They get it here. That would make it 14-point deficit for the Garaway Pirates with 2:42 to go.
Shotgun, looks like Kinsey's going to be quarterback on this play, Joe. He's going to direct snap to Kinsey. Nope.
Direct snap to Riker Williams. Going to run to the far sideline. Looking, cuts up field. And he's going to get dropped short again of the goal line. Riker Williams did not get in. The Garaway defense stoned him at the goal line. Score remains 40-28 Indian Valley. With the Cush Financial Group timeout on the field, we'll take it with them. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza with locations in West Lafayette and Janaden Hutton. Amici's Pizza offers you your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette or Janaden Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Going to be a low or a high short kick fielded about the 25-yard line. Lowers his shoulder, does the returner all the way up to the 35-yard line. Looks like Jalen Jimenez was the returner for the Pirates. Pirates in a hole now, 40-28 to Indian Valley, 2:35 to go in the football game. But, man, Indian Valley's adjustments in the second half to run the football, drain the clock, and take care of the football and score touchdowns has worked well.
Yes, worked very well for them so far in the second half, and we talked about it this week too, Joe. The past couple years, Indian Valley hasn't been able to run the ball on Garaway, and they've only maybe 80 yards of offense here and there on rushing the ball. But tonight, they're just like, we're just going to run the ball. We don't care if it works or not.
5 wide receivers, empty backfield, 3 here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Receiver now comes in motion. That's Speedy. Geibel takes the snap, has his receiver. That's going to be Braden Raber out here to the 50. Lowers his shoulder, keeps on moving inside Indian Valley territory at about the 47-yard line. Braden Raber with a First Federal Community Bank first down reception.
Got to score quick here. You got to get the ball and got to score quick. Yeah, you have 2 or 3 timeouts left, but if you want to keep in this ball game, you got to score.
Empty backfield, trips receivers to the far side. Twins here on the near side. Now, Sunland comes in motion here to the near side. Geibel takes a snap, pump fakes, looking, plenty of time. Going to throw it out of bounds again.
Smart idea, stop the clock.
Going to be incomplete, obviously out of bounds. Second down and 10 now, 2:22 to go in the football game. Indian Valley leads 40-28 over the Garaway Pirates. Been a heck of a football game, an absolutely beautiful night and a great football game here tonight between Indian Valley and Garaway. 5 wide, Geibel takes a snap, drops back, going to get pressure. Riker Williams back there for the sack right about midfield as he gets his opposing quarterback down for a loss on the play to bring up third down now and long for the Garaway Pirates. Riker Williams from his defensive end spot.
He just flew around that right tackle. Wow.
Pinned his ears back and went after Brady Geibel.
And that's what you can do right now. You know they're in passing mode. You can pin your ears back and go.
5 wide receivers, shotgun formation. Geibel takes the snap, looking, fires over the middle, has Jace Wallach, lowers his shoulder, down past the 35 to about the 32-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. Jace Wallach on the pitch and catch from Brady Geibel.
Yep, big first down, stop the clock. Now the clock's going, so they got to go again.
1:40 to go in the football game, 5 wide again. Geibel takes the snap, false start on the offense, got to back him up 5 yards.
Can't have penalties. You got to keep going towards the end zone. Can't go away from it. So penalties will hurt you more on this drive than any other drive in this game.
1:38 to go in the football game. Garaway trails 40-28 to Indian Valley. Both teams undefeated coming into tonight. 5 wide receivers. Geibel takes the snap, rolls here to the near side, has his receiver. That's going to be Braden Raber, breaks out of a tackle. Stays in bounds, though. Nice pitch and catch again from Geibel to Raber. It's going to be a timeout on the field taken by the Garaway Pirates. We'll take it with them back after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Back to the hill in Sugarcreek. 5 wide receivers. Geibel takes a snap, fires here to the near sideline, has his receiver. That's going to be Bronson Speedy.
I get out of bounds.
He's out of bounds, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down as Geibel hits Speedy on the sideline over here. 1:19 to go here in the football game.
This is getting interesting, Joe, because if they score, you know what's coming after they score.
Onside kick will have to happen. 3 wide receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Shotgun formation. Geibel drops back, looking, going to jump up in the pocket. Looking here on the near side, fires it out of bounds. Nice job by Brady Geibel tonight. No receivers open. He throws it out of bounds and lives to fight another play, which is very smart of him to do instead of trying to force something.
Yeah, you don't want to force it, especially give a turnover this late in the ball game, down 2 scores. Just live to see another day, and that's what he's doing.
So 5 wide again, 3 wide receivers over on the far side, 2 here on our near side. Now a receiver comes in motion. That's going to be Sunland here to the near side, make it 3-by-2. Now he's going to go back in motion across to the far side. Geibel takes a snap, looks back, drop, fires over the middle, has his receiver down to about the 5-yard line. That was Matthew Fry on the reception, number 22, or I'm sorry, number 23. That was Micah Yoder. My apologies. 22s and 23s from up here look very similar. Clock moving up on a minute now. Shotgun empty backfield. Geibel takes off. He's going to lower his shoulder, try to get into the end zone. Does he do it? He does. Touchdown from 6 yards out. Brady Geibel on the quarterback keeper. And the Pirates cut the lead to 6.
Oh, boy. Here we go, Joe. Big score there by the Garaway Pirates. That's exactly what they needed in this drive. Now it all comes down to this, man.
What a run. What a night for Brady Geibel. 3 touchdown passes, 2 touchdown runs. Has accounted for all 5 touchdowns for the Pirates tonight. Now Gio Colon on for the extra point as Geibel is the holder. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, and it is perfect. The Pirates trail by 5 over to the Indian Valley Braves with 55 seconds to go. Timeout on the field. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? Then call Impact Collision in Newcomerstown. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, Impact Collision has you covered. So next time you need a repair, call Impact Collision in Newcomerstown. 740-492-0987. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Schedule your appointment today and let Impact Collision work for you.
Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Tim Plants on the sidelines. Let's take a trip to the sidelines, brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. And just what the Pirates needed right there, Tim, was a quick scoring drive. Nice awareness, though, by Brady Geibel to see nothing open there on the 6 and just run it into the end zone.
Yeah, that was extremely smart. He saw his receivers were all covered, and he saw an opening up the middle. Went for 6, and now we have an onside kick coming.
So the onside kick going to happen for the Garaway Pirates. They're going to try to get the football back, trailing by 5. So that means a touchdown by the Garaway Pirates. They don't need the extra point.
Nope.
So let's see what happens here as the Garaway Pirates going to line up for the onside kick. Indian Valley going to bring in their hands team. Riker Williams in here. Looks like Jackson Bircher, Grady Kinsey, Rowan Pacine have one guy deep. Everybody else up on the line of scrimmage.
Indian Valley gets this, ball game over. Garaway gets it, whole different ball game then.
So it looks like it's going to be Jace Wallach to try the onside kick. See if the Garaway Pirates can recover it.
Timeout, Garaway, I think.
Timeout taken by the Garaway Pirates. We'll take it with them. A Cush Financial Group timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
With Room by Room, new from Carpet One, we've made finding the right floors easier than ever.
Browse our curated collection of flooring options and shop by color, design, and lifestyle. Our local flooring experts will work with you to make your vision a reality and guide you with knowledge and easy-to-use tools to find the floor that fits your needs. So if you're ready to transform your home with beautiful new floors, scan the code to get started and come see the room-by-room difference for yourself. Exclusively at Carpet One Floor and Home.
Back on the hill in Sugarcreek, 55 seconds to go. Garaway going to try an onside kick, trailing by 5 to Indian Valley, who leads 40-35. Been a whale of a football game here tonight on the hill in the IVC South. Battle of the Titans.
Oh, boy.
They kick it off from the 40. It's got to get to the 50 before Garaway can touch it. And it's kicked, and it takes a bounce, and Indian Valley Braves have it. They fall on it inside their own territory at about the 48-yard line.
And guess who got the ball?
Looked like number 22, Grady Kinsey fell on the football on the onside kick. So let's see what they take a knee, or they run a couple plays here. Garaway still has 2 timeouts, but that's essentially going to do it unless there's a fumble on the snap, a fumble on the run. We'll see what happens here.
Coach Wallach's taking his headsets off. I think he's called off the dogs. Maybe call a timeout just to spook them, but they're going to run a play.
High formation for the Indian Valley Braves. They turn. Nope. Looks like we have a timeout taken by the Garaway Pirates. One of their 2 timeouts. And we'll take it with them back after this with Big Z Sports.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Welcome back to the hill in Sugarcreek. 54 seconds to go in the football game. As looks like Indian Valley is just going to take a knee now as Riker Williams under center the victory formation. It's exactly what they do.
Best formation of football there, Joe. Victory.
And the Indian Valley Braves are going to snap the streak at 36 consecutive regular season games by the Garaway Pirates. What a run by the Pirates they've had over the last 3.5 seasons as Indian Valley knocks them off here on the hill 40-35. It also snaps Garaway's 28-game home win streak as well. So congratulations to the Indian Valley Braves as they get the big win here on the hill in an absolutely huge win for the Braves tonight over the Garaway Pirates, 40-35. Both teams meeting at center field to shake hands. But what an absolute slobber knocker of a game, a heck of a football game, exactly what we thought it would be, Robbie.
Yes, that's exactly what high school football is all about there. 2 powerhouses going at each other tonight. And what can I say? Garaway's run of regular season wins and all this records they had, phenomenal. You can't say anything else about it. But knowing Coach Wallach, knowing who you just got beat to, it says something. It says that's a really good football team you just played tonight.
Absolutely.
Really good. And knowing that you lost the streak to them, that says it all. That says, hey, guys, we just went toe-to-toe with probably one of the best teams in Division IV. So there's nothing to hang your hat about whatsoever.
Yeah, absolutely. As, if you look at the 2 teams that just played each other tonight, one of the top teams in Division IV, one of the top teams in Division V, and Garaway's been there for the last 4, 5, 6 years, made a deep run last year. Indian Valley's made a couple of deep runs the last couple of years to the playoffs. You wouldn't want to lose this game to a different team. Indian Valley, they are a team to get you ready for the playoffs.
100%.
And Garaway knows that. They're disappointed over there. You can see the kids. They're disappointed, but you know what? They know, hey, this is going to get us ready for our tournament run. Indian Valley says, hey, we just beat a great football team. Yeah. This is going to get us ready for our tournament run coming up here in a couple of weeks. And Indian Valley does the unthinkable here on the hill, knocks off the Garaway Pirates 40-35. What a great game. Great game plan in the second half by Indian Valley to take the ball, take the air out of the ball, and keep the possessions at a minimum for the Garaway Pirates. You saw what they could do at after halftime or when they were down there, and they scored real quick.
Yep.
And hats off to Garaway tonight. Played a heck of a football game, had a heck of a streak the last 3.5 years. But you know what? All back to zero now. You get back in the locker room. You get back after it tomorrow. And, the Garaway Pirates fall here at home 40-35. Our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show coming up. We'll talk with head coach Matt Lancaster and our McInturf Realty player of the game. That's after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
Subway refreshed their ingredients, then their menu, and now they're slicing their meats fresh. That means fresh sliced turkey, fresh sliced ham, and 2 Deli Hero subs. Try the Titan Turkey and the Home Run Ham, each piled high with double the cheese and more meat. Order your Deli Hero sub with freshly sliced deli meats today. And be sure to try all the subs on the refreshed Subway Series menu. Subway's tastiest menu upgrade yet.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek in our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. We're waiting on Coach Lancaster here for just a second. Tim Plant's down there trying to get Coach to talk here in our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. We'll talk to him and our McInturf Realty player of the game coming up here in just a moment. As looks like Tim's trying to get down there in between him and see if we can get Coach Lank. Doesn't look like Lank's done talking to maybe a coaching staff or a staffer or maybe a player. But, Robbie, what a great game. We had some final numbers there for Grady Kinsey, and read off those video game-like numbers.
I feel like he was playing Madden tonight. 39 carries, 325 yards, 4 touchdowns for Grady Kinsey tonight, and a couple two-point conversions maybe I missed.
What a crazy, crazy good game. We know Grady Kinsey's a really good football player. He came into the game with let's see, what do we have him for? 1,427 yards, so that's going to bring up 1,750 yards he's going to have on the season now with 25 more. He has 25 touchdowns on the season. What a crazy good season it is for Grady Kinsey. 1,752 yards, 25 touchdowns, and he's only a junior.
Only a junior, and I feel like he's been around for a long time.
Going to head down to Tim Plants now and talk with Tim. Tim?
Hey, guys, I'm down here with our player of the game, Grady Kinsey. Grady, our official stat line that we came up with, 39 carries, 325 yards. That's a big night. Your line did a great job of opening up some holes for you, and you kind of took care of the rest. Talk about it a little bit tonight.
Oh, yeah. The line, it all comes down to that. I know we're in practice, and I have the easy job. I don't got to think very much. But those guys, every single time, especially against a great defensive scheme like Garaway has, where they're slanting hard. They got good defensive linemen, good linebackers. Our linemen got to think. And we got guys that, Rogan O'Connor was hurt. So we got guys that step in, Coy Haney, guys that are, even younger and smaller. Titan Peterman was fighting through some, injuries today. Jaron O'Connor, even sophomore, my cousin, he stepped in a little bit, and he played good whenever he got in there. So I'm just thankful we got a great coach and Coach Pete for our O-linemen that can create, disciplined young men that can get the job done, and we can go and win huge football games like this.
Definitely. It's a great game tonight. Next week you got another one. You guys don't really get much rest. Ridgewood's coming in. I believe they're going to be undefeated as well. Talk a little bit about that as well.
Oh, Ridgewood's always great. John Slusher, great coach. As Shannon Thomas would say, there's two coaches in the area that you got 14, points already scored on you, and that's John Slusser and Dan If. And, it's always tough going and playing those guys. They got a physical run game, on that grass field. It's kind of old school, and it's a great environment just like this. So I'm excited to get the guys going and get another big environment.
A great job tonight, Grady. Congratulations. Good luck next week, man.
Thank you.
So Grady Kinsey, our McInturf Realty player of the game, video game type numbers for Kinsey. 39 carries to 325 yards, 4 touchdowns, and another huge night for the junior tailback. Over 1,700 yards rushing through 7 weeks. 7 weeks. What's the single season record that Caden Hostetler has?
I think, if I'm not wrong, it's 21 or 2,200 or something. It's in the 2000s. I know that. I'm not 100% sure.
It's
about to be broken within
the next 2 weeks. Next 3 weeks. They got 3 games left essentially in the 8, 9, and 1, or 8, 9, and 10.
Yep.
So in 3 weeks, can he get 500 yards?
100%.
He just had 325 tonight.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he can.
Grady Kinsey, great job tonight as our McInturf Realty player of the game. Another quick timeout. We'll come back and hopefully catch up with Coach Lancaster right after this with Big Z Sports.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Hey there, football fans. For over 60 years, Hampshire Insurance has been a cornerstone of the Sugarcreek community. We specialize in home, auto, life, commercial, and farm insurance. With our friendly and efficient service, you can rest easy knowing Hampshire Insurance is providing a path forward when the unthinkable happens. Give us a call at 330-852-4087. Hampshire Insurance, proud supporters of high school sports and your trusted neighbors in Sugarcreek.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek, our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, and Tim Plants on the field with the winning head coach, Matt Lancaster. Tim?
Yes, guys, I'm down here with Coach Lancaster. Coach, as a fan, as us watching, being fans of football, excellent game to watch. It seemed like a tale of two halves. You're down 21-20 in the first half, come out, and you score right away twice, take the lead, and you never relinquished it. Talk a little bit about the game.
You got a big stop, too, coming out of half. That was the turning point. You know, we scored. We had a really long drive that we finished. And that was the difference this year. You know, last 2 years we didn't finish any drives. We got in the red zone. We got inside the 10, and we didn't finish. This year we finished, and then getting that big stop in three plays, a 3 and out, and then getting another score kind of turned the game around into our favor a little bit where we were playing from ahead. So that was a big turning point.
Definitely, Coach. I was telling Grady his stat line tonight, 39 carries for 325 yards, but it wasn't just him, of course. You know, the line did their job, defense did their job. There's other guys making plays. Was that the game plan to get Grady a bunch of carries tonight, or just kind of how it worked out for you?
No, we knew he was going to carry the ball a lot tonight. We have the utmost respect for Garaway, and their defense is tremendous, you know. So we knew it was going to take a lot from Grady, doing a lot of things on his own. But the offensive line did a nice job. We struggled to pick up their slanting D-line in the past, and we were able to do some nice things up front against a very good defense. But a lot of that was Grady making plays. And Riker ran the ball well, too, for us and made some plays in the air. And defense just came up with enough stops. You know, we know our defense is what it is. We're still working with our defense to get them to come along. But that's a lot to their offense, too. You know, they got a good offense. It's very difficult to scheme and cover everything when you got athletes and a good offensive line. So it's credit to them, too.
And lastly, Coach, like I said last time I talked to you last week, you don't like to look ahead, but you know you got another big one coming. Coach Slusser and you, two of the best coaches in the area, I think is what everybody believes. I know we certainly do. Talk a little bit about next week and what the mindset is for that.
Yeah, we're going to have to get right back in the same mindset we were this week. You know, it's another big game. We're going to enjoy this one tonight for sure because this is a big one. This is a big one for our program and for our community. We haven't beaten Garaway in 4 years, you know, so to get this one's good. We're going to enjoy this tonight, and then we'll get back to work on Ridgewood. I know they're going to be really well coached, and they're going to do everything right, and their kids are going to play hard. And Coach Slusser just does a great job with their program. So it's going to take another week, just like it did this week, of getting back at it.
Well, congratulations, Coach, and good luck next week.
That was Tim Plants down with the winning head coach, Matt Lancaster, joining us here in our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, and very happy coach down there as he kind of gets the monkey off his back a little bit. It's, like he said, it's been 4 years since we beat him. They haven't beat him since 2019. So they lost to him in 20. They lost to him in 21, 22, and 23. They finally get another win here, and the win here on the Hill is probably a little more special even than doing it at home.
It is. It's very hard to come up to the Hill, beat the Garaway Pirates, especially at their home place. It's the atmosphere here. It's intimidating coming up here to play Garaway and to knock them off. It's a big accomplishment for the Braves.
Absolutely. Just got a message. We were talking about how many yards Grady Kinsey needs to break the single season record set by Caden Hostetler back, and I believe it was 2019 or 2000 and let me see here. Let's see what he said. It was in 2000 and he holds the single season record, does Caden Hostetler, with 2,017 yards, so he's less than 300 yards from the record.
Yes.
And he has 3 games to do it.
Record's his.
Yeah, so Grady Kinsey, another huge game tonight. Going to take one final timeout, come back, wrap this up. Again, the Garaway Pirates fall here at home 40-35 to the Indian Valley Braves. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Triad Roofing and Services in Strasburg has been your commercial flat and sloped roofing professionals since 1979. They do commercial roofing and offer free estimates. Businesses, now is the time. Set your appointment before the weather changes. They can fix your roof before problems occur. They offer maintenance plans. Will come out twice a year, clear drains, and inspect your roof. To find out more, go to triadroofingandservices.com. That's triadroofingandservices.com.
Other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek one final time in our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Tim Plants, and guys, we've talked about it for weeks. It was the game. It lived up to everything we expected, everything that we wanted. And I'll head down to the sidelines with Tim Plants. And Tim, if you're down there, I don't know where you're at. I don't see you.
Is he blending to the field again?
He's
wearing that green shirt.
Timmy, are you down there? Can you hear me?
Oh, Timothy.
I don't see Timmy down there, so maybe we won't go to him for one final time. But what a great football game. And Robbie, like we talked in the pregame, it was going to be an absolute just slugfest tonight, exactly what it was. There's a 5-point difference, and Tim Plants now coming up in the press box. He grabbed our banner, which is good. Sometimes I leave it here for some reason. I don't know why I forget it.
Because he's never coming back to me next week.
But Timmy can join us here with his final thoughts. All he's got to do is turn the mic on so he can hear us. And so Tim, your final thoughts here of what was an absolutely incredible football game between two great football programs.
Definitely. I mean, you couldn't have asked for more tonight. Like I said with Coach Linkhouse, it was kind of a tale of two halves tonight. Garaway being up 21-20, and then the Braves made some great adjustments. But this is what you want to see: is a packed house, a lot of support, just a great football game, and looking forward to another good one next week.
Absolutely. You get to head down to West Lafayette next week to
Yes,
watch
sir.
the same Indian Valley team. You're going to have a battle of the unbeatens down there as well. So Indian Valley, Ridgewood in West Lafayette, and Robbie and I will be up in Malvern to watch Malvern, a one-loss team, taking on Newcomerstown, who's undefeated as well. So two great games by Big Z Sports next week. And Timmy, have fun down in West LA and eat some Amichis for me.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You guys do the same.
We
have,
will.
Have a good one.
We will. So Tim Plants on the sidelines for us tonight, thanks to Hampshire Insurance. And Robbie, your final thoughts, bud.
Just so we know before I talk about my final thoughts, next week's game, Indian Valley Ridgewood, our game next week, Malvern Newcomerstown, are probably going to be for the IVC titles, each team. So
Definitely.
That's two big games Big Z Sports gets to have next week.
Absolutely. Nobody else in the area can do that for you other than Big Z Sports Radio Network. And again, Timmy, thanks so much. Great job. And
Yes.
Robbie, your favorite, your final comments and thoughts here for tonight.
What a game. We waited 7 weeks for this game. We talked about it all year. Both teams are going to be undefeated. That was an absolute best high school football game you could ask for. You have two great teams, two powerhouse teams in two different divisions, and they just went out and did everything. They gave everything out on the field tonight. And I'm so happy for both teams to leave it all out there. But the Braves came out victorious, and they have another tough test next week. but I was really impressed with Grady Kinsey and the O-line. They just put on a show tonight, and it showed. So good luck to them next week in Garaway. They got the monkey off the back. Now they can start, like Joe said, 0 wins. 0-0 next week. Come in. Who do they play next week?
They go to Tusky Valley.
They go to Tusky Valley. Get back on that win streak now. Get back, and go. So Garaway has a lot to look forward to. They have 3 big weeks coming up. They have Ridgewood at the end of the year. Indian Valley's got Ridgewood, Claymont, Tusky Valley. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of points that could happen here in the next couple of weeks for both teams.
So great game, great job as always, Robbie.
Yes, sir.
And we appreciate it. And big thanks to the hospitality here at Garaway, as always. Athletic Director Chip Amicone and the crew does a great job here helping out Big Z Sports and everybody that shows up. If there's 5 or 6 stations here, Chip has accommodations for all of us. So we appreciate everybody that's here and what they do for us. Big thanks to the guys back in the studio, Chris Kale, Roger Metzger, Keith Thomas. Can't wait to hear a little Keith Thomas on the post-game show. I want to see how he does talking to the coaches and stuff. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Better than Shannon, I think.
Shannon's listening now.
Oh,
you better
man.
be careful. You better be careful. But, again, big thanks to the guys back there. They're going to take you the rest of the way to 11 o'clock in our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. Again, final score, Indian Valley 40, Garaway 35. Good night, Z Country.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Ready to unleash your inner champion? At T County Boxing Academy in New Philadelphia, we're not just about throwing punches. We're about building confidence, discipline, and strength. Whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or looking to sharpen your skills, our expert coaches are here to guide you every step of the way. Train like a pro, fight like a champ. T County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up today and start your journey to greatness.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialists in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Fall brings cool evenings, football games, and weekend camping. Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District has the perfect way to recharge after a long week at work. A place to sit around a campfire making s'mores and relax as you watch the snapping and flickering flames dancing under the moonlight. Choose a campsite at Atwood or Tappan Lake Park for your fall weekend getaways. Camping is the perfect way to spend an evening under the stars with family and friends. For more information, visit mwcd.org.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Gillen Body Shop knows that when their business is needed, it's never planned and it can cause quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for their customers by making sure the work is completed right the first time. Gillen Body Shop has experienced staff that give all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia. Find them on Facebook.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of high school sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news,